Okay, welcome everybody. My name is Elizabeth Clarizio. I am the founder of the Divine Quantum Healing Center, as well as Wisdom Teachings from Within. We wanted to welcome you all here for VIP. What makes you the VIP? Anybody know? Christine, what makes them a VIP?
They are excited about their own self-growth, and they are showing up for themselves. Yeah, that's what makes you the VIP.
Yeah, that's what makes you the VIP. So
Yeah.
everybody get comfortable, because you're going to be here for 4 hours. Make sure you have something to drink. Have your happy faces on. Happy faces. Okay, because this is about you. This is about you. That's cute, Christine. That's cute. So this is about you. Okay, this is about you literally learning what it means to be authentic.
Mhm.
Okay, and that means absolutely no walls. None. 0 walls. All right. What do I mean by 0 walls? I mean that learning to step into being your authentic self means taking off all of the masks, because there are loads of them, and knocking down the 4 walls that are around you, busting through the wall or the flooring that's beneath you, and popping off the roof that's above you that keeps you in your little box. Okay. That's what it means to learn to step into your authentic self, when you're completely free, completely, in every area of your life. And it doesn't matter what area that is. Okay, so it's across the board, everything, learning to authentically be you without caring what anything or about anything or anyone else. Okay, they come into play while you're learning to do you. Does that make sense to everybody? Christine, you get that?
Yes, definitely.
You want to add to that, Christine?
So when you have someone else entering your life, it's very easy to be interrupted with your intuitive, with your infinite talking to you.
So what do you mean by that? What do you mean interrupted? If someone enters your life, what does that mean?
Because you get distracted of everything outside of yourself, and because of all the programmings that we've always been very known towards, we kind of are very easily led to continue just doing what we always have known. So to be constant in the shift that you have agreed with within your own self.
So tell us what you mean. So
yeah,
I want you to literally tell us what you mean. So what I mean by that is just speak it.
Yeah.
Let's just speak it. Let's not be afraid to speak it.
Yeah.
What is it you really want to say to us? Tell us what it is you really want to say to us, because we want to hear it. Okay, hold on a second. Everybody unmute. You guys want to hear what she really has to say?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we want to hear what you really have to say. Okay, floor is yours. So tell us, talk to us.
I'll do that. Yeah. So choosing yourself is the most unnatural present thing ever known to man. Choosing yourself is uncomfortable. And
how uncomfortable? How uncomfortable?
Oh, you want to run. You want to run from yourself.
How much resistance do we have to choosing ourselves? Is it 10%, 20%, 30%, 40%, 50%, 60%, 70%, 80%, 90%, or 100%?
It's
how much resistance?
Full on 100%.
100%. Now, why? Why would you say it's 100% and not 10%?
Oh, because this has to do with your infinite awareness, and having infinite awareness be one with you, you have to release all control in your life.
Old structures.
old structures,
Belief.
old programming, old beliefs. Religion is a big one there. How you feel that things should
Yes,
look.
but
Yeah,
let's just claim
yeah,
this. Doesn't matter
yeah,
if you're religious, it's okay.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah,
we're
yeah, yeah.
not knocking religion, we're not
Mm.
knocking, you know, Jesus, Buddha, any
Mm.
of it. I love them all because
Yeah.
because they all,
Mm.
in
Yeah.
reality, they all
Mm.
bring you to the same place.
Mm.
Right?
Yeah.
All is one because they all bring you within, just all in a different way.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense?
It sure does.
Okay, so we're not knocking it.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Neither am I. I love my Buddha and everything. So, but it has to do with the programming that's attached to it, and what we have, and every learned behavior that is attached to it. And the thing is that we have never learned to love ourselves. Yeah, never ever have we learned how to love ourselves. And that is like the constant search that everyone is experiencing, that we are seeking for something, or we know there's like a bigger meaning about everything. And that's of course the biggest thing about entering our own self-development journey. And the reason why it becomes so freaking uncomfortable is because every molecule and essence of your being just wants to run the total opposite way.
Every
Which is
aspect.
every aspect.
Okay, so why don't we tell everybody what is an aspect?
Aspect is a part of you that is very connected to some old type of programming. So you can also say that it's a part of like the ego, as many say. It's
Who
the
created
part who created ego.
No. Who created your aspects?
Oh, me. I created my aspects. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna own that fully. I want to own it. I'm not out to let anyone else own anything that has to do with my own being
Creations.
whatsoever. I have owned up to every single thing I've ever experienced in this life. Yeah.
So far, almost everything.
Almost. Yeah. Okay.
You're here for a while. You haven't experienced everything yet.
I take heavens. Yeah.
Okay, so just to know, this is a lifetime journey, guys.
Yeah.
It's not, oh, I hit it. I've embodied infinite awareness. I'm no longer in human form, and I'm never, ever going to experience contrast again. Okay, that's inaccurate. Okay, contrast is the beauty of being here. Contrast, if you're able to, okay, the contrast you experience is here for you to actually see your true nature, okay, which is the infinite awareness. It's there to mirror itself for you to look into it and see the beauty of who you truly are. Does that make sense? Christine?
Yes, that makes truly sense. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
yes, we are the infinite. Yes, we embody the truth of it, but we're also still here. Okay. So when those things start to come, you're just able to witness them, look at them, observe them, see where it's coming from, love it, release it, and move on. You're not sitting in it, you know, it doesn't become stuck to you, and you're not taking it in the way that you used to take it in. You're not absorbing it. Does that make sense?
You're fully able to navigate through it. And every time, or if you get that uncomfortable feeling, you also learn that you need to just check in with your own self. And that is what is knocking on your door.
So I want you to tell everybody, what does that mean? Check in with your own self. Explain that. They want to hear you from the inside out.
Yeah. So,
okay. So being authentic, being actually being able to be heard from the inside out. Okay.
So,
hold on a minute, Christine. So it's not you smothering
mm,
your true nature any longer.
mm.
Does that make sense? Yeah,
So
does that make sense, Christine?
yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
so we don't want you to smother yourself.
Mm.
We want you to speak to us from the inside out. Bring it.
Mm, mm. I just love it. Love it, however it looks. Just love it. Just get it out. So every time you are experiencing this uncomfortable feeling, know that it's all about you. And it's really not an uncomfortable feeling. It's just the essence of you telling you that you need to check in with yourself. You need to tune in with yourself. You need to be aware that there's no distractions. That is, there is no other, there is nothing outside of you that is really distracting you. It's just like having a phone call that calls you up and just say, hey, I'm calling you from my insides, just pick up the phone. And yeah, and when you continue to do this,
Guys, hold on.
Yeah.
I am totally being disturbed right now. I am handing this over to you. I'm going to have to step out because I have zero volume as Sunil is trying to call in. So I'm handing the floor over right now to Christine Beluba. You guys continue in this conversation and I will return as soon as I can. Okay? Gratitude, Christine. Hold on.
You're so welcome. Yeah, yeah. So what I've learned with my journey is that every time something feels uncomfortable, because before I would always like look at what the situation was. I would like believe that there was someone outside of myself, or that the situation was the problem. But in reality, what was the issue here was that I didn't check in with myself. When you check in with yourself, you know exactly what direction that feels comfortable for you. You are able to, what I call, navigate that. You are able to navigate in what consciousness is showing you that is a part of your creation. So that uncomfortable feeling we flee from. It's insane how we flee from everything that's uncomfortable. It's insane how we just give everything outside of us the fault for our journey or the faults for our results. What I've also experienced throughout my journey is that there is a few things in this world that it's a lack of. The biggest one is self-love, self-value, being able to set healthy boundaries for yourself. And those things can really mash into what they call ego, but it has nothing to do with ego whatsoever. It has to do with what infinite awareness is showing you is necessary for it to be naturally connected to you. So yeah. So okay, I'm just watching here if she's on her way in. Yeah. So just know that every time something feels uncomfortable, it is nothing outside of yourself. It's just you that needs to check in with yourself and experience that natural connection that infinite awareness is showing you that you have. Because you know, guys, all of us, we have this beautiful relationship with infinite awareness even before coming here. And we are naturally connected to infinite awareness. It's all the programs that happens along the way that cuts us off from this connection. So, and that is really what the journey is all about as well. That we are just shut off from the natural connection. So, yeah. Does anyone have any questions about this? That will help me a bit. Rebecca?
How have you found your journey as you started moving in towards yourself? Did it just get...
Okay, thank you so much. I can answer this. So for me, I've always remembered that this is a part of me. This has always been very natural for me. As my life has continued forward, I've been exposed to a lot of programming. The thing for me is that I started fighting to just keep my soul essence alive. So I've been a rebel throughout my whole entire life, but I was fighting for my soul. really, really fighting for my soul. And then I came to this place. Oh, I just feel it. And then I came to this place within me that I realized that I've never been fighting. It wasn't necessary for me to fight at all. It was just me experiencing that all things outside of myself were affecting me. So my connection is my natural expression from childhood of, yeah. And that is how we talk about when we are talking about coming home to your own self. I don't know how it is about you guys, but I have experienced so many times that I go back into feeling and seeing myself as a child. I remember how the essence was. I remember how I was manifesting when I was little, like I could think about something and I made it happen. My expressions with, because I love nature, I love like making things from nature, like harvesting from nature, and it has always been a part of me. So early on, since I was a child, I've been a healer. I used to heal my parents, like doing acupuncture on their feet, like I was 4 or 5 years old. And I used to make perfume. We're out picking like flowers, make perfume out of it. I was talking to insects and animals when I was a little kid. Used to take the animals with me and put them under the covers. Oh my God, they couldn't be outside freezing. Crazy. Yeah. So I've always done these type of things, but because of all the trauma I've experienced, because I experienced trauma from very early age. My first experience with trauma, I believe I was about 8 years old. And with that experience, it kind of like shut my, not my soul off a bit, but you know, when you experience trauma, you kind of like go into yourself and you start creating this behavior, you know, and a lot of this is also about like how you get like the signature from that person that is like the one that's causing you trauma, you know. And so it's just like this big mashup. I didn't have any adults around me that were able to guide me in the right direction, even though I was like this open child. I was saying like, please guide me, please guide me, you know. But there was really no adults there that was able to do so. But even though I experienced a lot of trauma, like with at an early age, I also had this expression within myself that I started fighting. I had this internal fight. I'm just gonna let Elizabeth in. There she is. So I had this internal fight with, I believe that must have been like this aspect of the program that was providing this, the aspect of the trauma that was providing this programming that I was fighting against, you know. So it created this internal situation for me. But even though throughout my years, I always been connected to my soul aspect, like I've been experiencing to be clairvoyant, clear hearing, always seeing people in a different way. So, but I can definitely say that when you experience trauma, you get a bit disconnected. You still have that fighting spirit on because it's natural for you. Yeah. And that just continues till you are able to take get those balls growing, look at your trauma, just like ribs. Yeah, that's how I see it. Just like grab them by the balls, just go deep, go to the core and just dig it up. Yeah. And that's what everyone is doing, because everyone has experienced some sort of trauma here. Everyone. Yeah.
Everyone,
Yeah.
not just here, everyone in the world.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Everyone here in the world has experienced some trauma. Yeah. I'm going to make you over to the host. Thank you so much, Rebecca. That was really helpful. So I appreciate that. Thanks. Thank you.
Okay, so you can continue.
Yeah. Okay.
What was your conversation?
So Rebecca had a question for me about how my journey has been towards all of this. And then I started with expressing how
That's
much.
okay. You don't have to fully
Yeah.
explain all as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
asking what the question was.
Yeah.
All right, so, yep, unfortunately, Sana will not be able to join us. All is well. And, okay, so are there, what is this? We are what? Okay,
You are
so
what?
are there any questions? We're gonna open up the floor for a little bit. And ask whatever questions anybody has regarding just what we've spoken about so far. Floor is open. You're welcome to unmute.
Bring the questions. Come on.
Bring the questions. Playful on, guys.
Go.
You're here.
Don't even look for the questions. Come on, Rebecca. I see you.
No one?
So
I have a
to
qu-
rem-
Go ahead.
oh, go Tanya.
No,
You
no, go
Tanya.
ahead. I'll put it together better while you're talking.
Oh, I'll just
There you
bring
go.
space.
That's authentic right there, okay?
Yeah, I'll just bring
That's being
space.
authentic. That's not someone being fake. That's authenticity. No, all's well. I'm gonna put this together. Well, you check. We're talking about being authentic, guys. Okay, being authentic is having no fear.
Mhm.
Okay. What's your question, doll?
So it's remembering, because you say you remember making perfume and acupuncture on your, family, and I guess
What are you
all
talking
these.
about? Are you speaking to me?
Now she's
No, I'm
speaking to
speaking
me.
to Christine.
What is acupuncture? I don't understand.
So the question is, it's more of a remembering.
When you get rid of all that trauma, you come back home to you. That's what it's all about. Yeah, you come back home to you. You come back to the nature of who you are. As Elizabeth is saying all the time, she's saying all the time, this is natural. You have always been connected to your infinite awareness. And that's
Okay,
what I'm
now
yeah,
I need to adjust that
please do.
for, okay, I need to.
Mm.
Not that you have always been connected to it. There's nothing to connect to. You are it.
Mm,
Okay.
correct.
Let me seriously say this again. You are the infinite aspect. The infinite aspect is not separate from the human physical body. The human physical body. You are the infinite aspect. You just didn't know that because you were programmed to believe that you're Rebecca and you're Jim and you're Tanya because you were given a title, a name. You were taught to be a certain way, taught to understand certain things, taught to believe that this needs to be this way, that the sky is blue, that you can't see the air, that God is way up there, that, I mean, how many million things have you guys learned in your lifetime from others that are not living, walking, breathing expressions of the infinite aspect? Seriously, think about it. Think about your life. Okay. Think about all of the walls you have because you're afraid. You're afraid to talk. You're afraid to be you. You're afraid to go through a stop sign. You're afraid to go through red lights because you were told what?
Not
You
to do
must
it.
stop. You must stop, right? I mean, yes, it's there so that when you're driving the car, doesn't create accidents. However, there's also fear attached to that. Must. Don't go down a one-way street. Why is it a one-way street? Who made it a one-way street? Why can't it be a two-way street?
I hate one-way streets.
It's like, hello, who invented a one-way
Oh.
street?
Oh, they
Like,
confuse-
why? I can still enter this way and I can still enter this way and I can still get out both ways. So what makes it a one-way street?
yeah.
It's not a dead end. It's a
Mm.
one-way street.
Mm.
Do you see it? Do you guys see what I'm trying to say here?
Mhm.
Yes.
Mm.
So that,
Programs upon programs upon programs
Mm.
upon programs.
Mm.
Okay? Upon programs. So Beck, your question basically was what? What was your question?
I love it.
That's funny. Yeah,
Answer.
I guess the question was, is this just a, I don't know. I'm gonna just be-
Remembrance.
yeah, remembrance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Want to know? Yes. This
Yes.
journey. Okay, so when you came in, all right, you came in through your mom's womb, right?
Mhm.
Entered into this physical dense reality, right?
Mhm.
Doctor slapped your hiney. When the doctor slapped your hiney, you went, right?
Mhm.
Breath of life.
Life.
Okay, when that breath is taken, that's when life begins from non-physical into physical.
Mm.
You're now the non-physical in a physical form because you entered with that first breath. Okay, so now you're in this physical form experiencing the physical that you created. This is your form. So it's like you wearing a spacesuit, right? You're this cute, tiny little baby, right? You're pure 100% infinite awareness in a tiny little form, right? So all you know is the nothingness. You ever watch a baby look up at those little dangly things on its crib, right?
Mm. Mm.
It's observing, right? Witness a
Mm.
baby observe.
Mhm.
An
Mhm.
infant will observe.
Mm.
Okay, so it's the observer observing itself in physical form saying, whoa, what's this? You understand?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I do.
so yeah, so now you're this tiny little baby and what are you learning? What are you taking in?
The world.
Quiet. Say you have a mom. Say you have a mom or parents that do nothing but argue.
Oh,
Nothing but argue. Okay, so prior to you even entering and coming through mom, where are you? In here, right? Connected to mom, right? What are you hearing? What are you witnessing inside the womb, even there? The arguing, the yelling, the discord, the hate, we're vibrational beings. So that vibration is entering into the mom's womb. So you're already coming out with that frequency of understanding because you're hearing everything. Where's that going? Subconscious mind.
Mhm.
Make sense?
Mm.
Mhm.
Yeah, you're in there as infinite. Infinite. Whoa, wait a minute, stop. No,
Mm.
I don't want to be here. Okay, now I'm going to give you a story. A story. And this is a true story. Okay, and it's about me. I remember when I was pregnant with my second child, and this is how I get to tell you this story. I was pregnant with my second child, and I was not yet on my journey of this awakening. And it was a completely different pregnancy than my first one. My first one happened to be extremely calm. This one was not. There was a lot going on inside of me. Okay. Frustration, a lot of stuff. Anger, crying. I cried a lot. And when I went to get the ultrasound and received my picture, my kid was crying inside my womb.
Oh my God.
I saw
Mm.
that
Mm. Mm.
crying inside my womb, where he's supposed to feel what? Safe.
Mm.
Supposed to feel safe in my womb, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ever saw that, it like it totally shifted me. And then when I tried to understand why my 2-year-old child was angry a lot. Why was he angry? Because of me.
Mm.
Because of me. He's in my womb. And he took all that on. You know? So when we're here to understand who we are, all right, and we're here to dissolve those old structures and those old beliefs, you're also assisting them in dissolving it, because we're one.
Mm-hmm.
We're one, and we are a frequency, and our words are frequency. Okay? Our words either give life or death to another. So in learning to be your authentic self, do you speak your truth? Yes, but you speak your truth in love. Does that make sense? Yeah. When we're learning to not speak in the frequency of anger, hate, jealousy, et cetera, anything attached to anything that's going to harm another. So when you speak your truth, you speak your truth, but you're speaking it in love. And it comes in love when it is truth. Truth. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So truth spoken in love, because it's purely the truth, is what brings life to another if they're willing to receive it. Okay. And if they're willing to receive that truth and see that it is the truth within themselves, that's when they're dissolving their identities.
Mm.
Identities can no longer hide. Does
Mm-hmm.
that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
They can't hide. Oh, you can't hide anymore. I see you. We don't hate the identities because they're all unaware states, okay? But we see you, okay? You can't hide anymore. So as it tries to hide, the infinite will bring more things into your experience, and in order for you to continue to witness that aspect until you're ready to dissolve it. Questions? Anyone?
Oh, okay. I'll go ahead then. I wasn't sure what you were referring to.
Yeah, anyone can ask a question. The floor is open right now. Yeah.
Well, this kind of brings up something for me after listening to this. Let's say we're in that rebel state, and like what Christina was talking about, and I completely can resonate with that, because I believe that there have been times where I was fighting for myself, so I did stupid things, not being awakened by any means, but a part of me always felt that I was very different from everybody. So I felt fearless at times and would test things by like driving 90 miles an hour down the street, running red lights, really crazy stuff, and absolutely being without fear. And then feeling like there's something around me that's protecting me this whole time, and that there is nothing to fear, and that I'm going to be just fine. What would that be? Is that the infinite?
Yeah, of course it is.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's what I wanted
Definitely.
to know.
Yeah, you are protected at all times.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Okay.
because there were times I
Always.
shouldn't have made it. Yeah.
However, I just want to help you with a little bit of judgment you have on your past.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it wasn't stupid things. If you look at it as stupid choices, then where does that leave the infinite?
Oh, that's true.
They were
Yeah.
choices.
That's
Okay.
right.
Choices made at that level state of awareness that you were at.
Right.
Okay, so good, bad, and different, out the door.
It just was.
Just simply was.
Yeah.
Your whole
It-
life simply was. However, we become aware of those aspects, okay? And the way that we acted in an unaware state of being with no judgment,
Right.
and transmute that into the light, which is love.
Mhm.
Yes.
You can't judge your life if you're judging everything that you've done. Like I could
No.
sit here and I could like beat myself up for, seeing my baby crying in my womb, right? I did when I
Yes.
saw it.
Oh, sure.
I did what I saw it. I judged myself completely. And then when it was brought back to me during my period of awakening to, being the infinite, when it came back around, I was able to witness it at a different level. Do you understand? Because now it's the
Yes.
infinite showing me
Exactly. Yeah.
acceptance. Love it. Receive
Mm-hmm.
it. Even if you cry through it, it's okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Just don't judge it. You can witness those aspects. You can cry and you can say, wow, oh my God, yeah. Oh, I release this. I just release
Yeah.
this, surrender this. Because you're surrendering everything to the infinite. It's the infinite that's going to transmute all that for you. You're not doing it.
No.
It's not you. Your human can't do that.
No, it can't. It
Okay.
definitely can't. Yeah, that's one thing
It's
I've
actually
realized.
exactly,
Mhm.
so it's the infinite showing the infinite at a different state of awareness. So your higher state of awareness showing another state of awareness where something's at, giving you the option and the choice to surrender, and there's nothing wrong with your emotions
No.
to witness it and to go through that emotional state that is attached to it, because now what you're doing is you're releasing that. The
No.
emotion attached to that one thing. Does that make sense?
Yes, but I have a little bit of confusion, so I'm going to ask this.
Yeah.
Different levels of awareness. So that would be like different versions of us, like as multidimensional beings, because of who we were at one point, and this higher infinite awareness stage, so to speak, or level is the one who is going to be, we're surrendering everything to, because the one that we are now is at a different frequency, and in order to raise, we need to keep on surrendering. Is that correct?
As things come into your awareness,
Yes.
okay, you have the choice to react to it with that anger, that hate,
Yeah. Or
blah,
respond.
right?
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Yeah.
Or what?
See it
Witness
for
it.
the lesson and go within and witness it. Correct.
Witness it.
Mm.
Exactly.
Mm.
So now
Okay.
you're not bringing it outwardly. You're taking it inwardly.
Okay.
You're
Now I
witnessing it
understand it.
here. So that's keeping what out here? What does that keep out here? If you're taking it and you're bringing it inwardly, what happens out here?
What's happening is a direct reflection of love, that you're loving yourself.
So you're in a room. Let's
Yes.
give you a scenario.
Okay.
You're in a room. Someone's yelling at you, blah, 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 blah. You're witnessing it.
Right.
You're going to stand there. You're going to witness that, take it, bring it inwardly, right? Allow them to be that.
Yep.
without responding. Right?
Exactly.
No response, just gonna witness it, sit there and allow them to be,
Mhm.
right? Then you're gonna take that, you're gonna go in and you're gonna be like, okay. Right, so what was that all about, right?
Yeah.
Not that you have to, but you can. And what does that leave out here? Does that leave peace?
It does leave peace
Mm.
because you didn't react.
You didn't
It
react.
transmutes the whole situation, and
You
you
just
tell them,
transmuted it
yeah,
externally
and
and
internally,
internally.
yeah. That's
So
a
you dissolved it.
huge thing. Yeah, it's a huge thing. You
Yes.
bring in love to a situation that is potentially extremely volatile.
Yes.
There's nothing to no kickback, so you don't
No.
get that back and forth, back and forth. It's immediately transmuted. It's a beautiful thing too when you can
It is a
start
beautiful
mastering
thing.
that. Wow,
Yes.
it takes
Can I-
practice.
Can I
Hold on a
follow
second.
on to that?
Hold on a second. If you guys have questions when someone else is talking, write down your question. Okay, and then you can raise your hand. All right. And there's a little button there that says hand raised, I believe. Just hit
Yeah,
that
there-
button and then I'll take it accordingly. All right. That way we're not interrupting someone else that's in the middle of
Sorry about that. Yeah.
sharing. Okay, let's have that piece. Okay, go ahead, Tanya.
Oh, I was finished.
Okay,
Thank you.
all right, you're welcome. Thank you for asking. Go ahead, Rebecca.
It was just to add on to that. So when you say you're in that argument and you're bringing peace,
Well, are you in the argument? You can't bring peace
Oh,
if you're
okay.
in the argument.
right? Okay, so you're witnessing the argument.
Yep.
You've sat there, you've absorbed it or taken it inwardly.
Okay, but I want you to understand the absorption. You're
Yes.
not absorbing what they're saying, and if they're calling you names and, but you're not like taking those words and taking them in, because then that's you taking them in and taking them personally.
Yes.
All right,
Okay.
you're not doing that. That's what
Mhm.
I mean by absorbing, okay?
I get
That's
that.
gonna throw you for a loop, all right?
And
Go
so
ahead.
you're witnessing yourself where you're at because it's your capacity or your ability to be the witness and say you're there and you haven't changed, so you haven't removed yourself from the room but you have reacted now, right? So you react, but then next time it happens, you witness for a longer period of time and then you react. If you're witnessing yourself,
What do you mean by react?
so don't go inwardly, go external, right? And
Okay.
banter back. So that there is your self witnessing yourself as to where you're at. Does that make sense? And then one day you're able to transmute it and not be in.
You're talking about reacting. I'm talking about not reacting.
Yes, so I'm talking about not reacting, not reacting, not reacting. But then at one point you have reacted,
Yeah.
and then the next point you haven't reacted. So they're all gauges as to where you're at. Is that you witnessing yourself come through it? Do you know
Believe
what I
me, it
mean?
won't be twice. It'll be way more than that before you.
That's what I. Yeah.
This is you learning not to react. Okay.
Yes.
So just be aware that in that process, it's not overnight. So you really, really, really cannot don't judge yourself. If you're witnessing yourself reacting, and then next time you don't react, yes, that is you witnessing yourself at that level and saying, oh, wow, I react a lot.
Yeah.
Well, I can be I can be just as much a bitch as that person is being to me. You know, so that's you witnessing an aspect of you that you truly no longer want being active in your now moments. Does that make
Mhm.
sense?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, that's why I will always say, don't judge it. Witness it, but don't judge it. And you don't even have to tell them that you've seen it. You can if you want. You know, you can be like, oh wow, you know, I just saw an aspect of me that I don't think I really like very much. You know, that's you being authentic and being, whoa, you know, without judging it. You know, wow, sorry I acted that way. Didn't know she was there. You know, do you see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Does that make sense? So being real, raw, and authentic is you actually being able to say that without judging yourself, right? Without judging the situation and walking away laughing. I've done it a lot.
Mhm.
Now just,
And you
"Whoa."
and
Which just came out, you know? But that's the whole thing about being able to witness these aspects, remove the masks that are attached to it, you know, the emotion, the fear, the judgment, the whatever is attached to it, because you never know what's going to be attached to it, you know, until you take it in and say, okay, infinite, show me that. If you're willing, I'm always willing. Okay. I'm willing because what it does is it brings more awareness to me of who I am. Does that make sense?
uh-huh.
Yeah. You know, so you're doing this for love, because there's
Mhm.
only love on the other side, guys. There's really nothing to be afraid of. Don't be afraid of you. Don't be afraid of witnessing your true nature, because because we call it divine, right? So it's divine. It's divine. It can't be here. Well, that divine is right in the center of that. It's not separate. It's right in the midst all the time. It's in all, through all, and around all. It knows all. There's nothing it can't be entwined in, because it's everything. And it's aware of everything. It's aware of all your levels. It's aware of the pain you think really exists. It's aware of your sickness that you think is there. It's aware of all of it. Does that make sense? Your
Heaps.
awareness, man. Woo! Your awareness. Oh my God. Seriously, does that make sense? Because we're not
Yeah.
making this dense, guys. Being this, learning this, knowing this should make you feel more freaking powerful. Not,
Mhm.
"Oh, ooh, and then just start seeing yourself and judging yourself. No, this should bring life. This should be bringing your body to life. Wow, this is me. You know, this is joyous.
Mhm.
It's not dense. This is like, what? Oh my God. Yes. Oh, that's gone. Get rid of that aspect. You know? Not that it's ever gone, but it's just no longer predominant. It's not the one leading you. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. Because which aspect of you are you giving your power to? Which
Mhm.
aspect of you are you handing it over to? You know, when you can be spending your time handing it over to infinite. Here you go. You got this. Here you go. All is well. Here you go. I'm handing this over to you. I'm all set. I choose you. Choose infinite. Whether you know and feel the infinite now or not, just choose it. It's a choice, because everything in life is a choice. It has been from the get-go. From the moment you chose to enter physical form, it's been a choice. Okay, so you chose in non-physical to be in physical. And here you are.
Ta-da!
Ta-da-da-da-da!
Yeah.
Bring it
All
on,
right,
bring it on.
Lisa's got her hand up. Let's let Lisa talk.
Okay, so I was following on from what Beck was talking about, and my question was: so every reaction is actually a golden opportunity for you to witness yourself. Every reaction. So anything that's brought to you or brought to me that I'm reacting to, or I'm writing off or not,
Or witnessing someone else react to.
or witnessing some. So if I say that again, if I'm witnessing somebody reacting to something that I've said,
Yes, as well as yourself reacting to something
as well
someone
as
else said.
myself being involved in the reaction, that's the opportunity right there,
Yeah, right there.
right there to
That's your
hand it
choice.
over.
That's where you get to say, do I want to enter this? Do I want to argue? Do I want to be in the midst of that? Do I want to allow this to continue for another 2 hours? Do I want to sit in that vibration of hate and anger and, whatever it
Shit.
is that's attached to it? Hell no. You mean I can choose between that and silence? Yeah. Wait a minute. You mean if I choose the silence, I can sit back and I can observe it all and witness myself and witness more love and witness more understanding of the infinite aspect of myself and truly learn to feel it, to live it, and to be it? Yes. You always have a choice. That is always a choice. Yeah, ooh, that one feels yummy. I don't know about you, but that one feels yummy in me.
Yeah, that kind of opened up something, far greater
Okay.
than my initial question.
Go for it.
Yeah, so witnessing it without the judgment, the self-judgment.
On yourself as
On
well as
myself.
the other person.
On myself as well
Okay.
as another, like to
Yeah.
witness
Yes.
me self-judging. And you say it's a celebration. Well, sometimes and I know that there's now a choice in it. To me it unfolds, a little bit unfolds, and then more unfolds, as in you see where you're doing it, and then you see, like Infinite shows you another aspect that's been sitting there that you haven't seen, that starts to unfold, how you've been behaving in something, and how it's like a chain reaction of different things. So once something is seen, for me, I see where else I've been doing
It's
it.
a domino effect.
Thank you. It's a domino effect.
yes.
And it's like, I had
That's
something
what's
yesterday.
supposed to happen.
Right.
So look at it this way. Okay. It's an unfoldment of awareness.
Yes.
So we are all of us, okay? We are all a rosebud. A rosebud. So the bud is closed, right? Rosebud is closed, correct? It hasn't fully developed yet, right? At all. It's just closed tight. All the leaves are closed tight, right? It becomes more and more aware of what it is, understands the process, allows the process to flow through it. And as that happens, all of the rosebuds open, right? They start to open. And what do they become? A beautiful rose, fully developed. Yes, yes, fully developed. You understand?
Yeah.
You understand? So if you're looking at this unfoldment with the judgment and the this and the condemnation, you know, are you truly allowing this to be a beautiful unfoldment?
Mm,
No,
mm,
because let me tell you, this is a beautiful unfoldment. This is an
Mm.
amazing journey. But when you're looking at this with, again, with the judgment and the condemnation, condemning yourself, okay, it's not going to be pretty. It's not. It's going to hurt. You're actually going to reattach to all of the emotions, okay? And you're going to pull you and drag yourself straight back down into that
Mm.
black.
So thank you. So the unfoldment, that
Is the awareness.
absolutely, and that awareness can take
A lifetime.
right. Right. Okay. And that one unfoldment can unfold
More
so
petals.
much.
Yeah. So one can
Yes.
open, and then one opens, right? And it looks at it and it says, oh, how'd you get there? How did you do that? How did you do that? How did you fold away from us? Myself. Oh, okay. Well, I want to see myself. I want to get there. I want to unfold. I don't want to be stuck like this. All stuck. Wait a minute. I want to do that too. Tell me how I do it. Yeah, okay, I see myself. That one unfolds. And then the next petal. Hey, how'd you get there? What are you guys doing? I don't understand. You guys look cool. You got the air blowing on you. You got all this stuff. You got the little raindrops dropping on top of you. You're actually experiencing life all around you. How'd you do that? I choose to unfold. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're a rosebud turning into a rose.
Rose.
A blossomed,
Wow.
blossomed rose when you embody infinite awareness and you have the choice 24 hours a day to make that choice. In every new now moment, you have the choice to react as infinite or react as the human aspects, which are attached to the ego, not the human physical, because this beautiful body of yours, no matter what it looks like, it's beautiful, it's perfect, there's nothing wrong with it. It was created perfectly, just as it is, no matter what it looks like, okay? So loving yourself is loving all of you, including my freckles. See my freckles? I used to hate them. Love my freckles, right? Seriously, I used to hate my hair. I thought my hair was horrible. I'd look at those other girls and, you know, and their hair is perfect. And look at that. Oh, he's so stylish. And you know what? I cut my own hair. I love the way I cut my hair. And look at these curls. Look at how beautiful these curls are, right? I was witnessing them this morning and I'm like, whoa, look at that. I have beautiful hair. And I love my hair today. Everything about me, everything, my breasts, my arms, my freckles, my hair. Do you understand? It's full acceptance of all that I am, inwardly and outwardly. Because you're a beautiful picture of infinite awareness.
Oh,
That's beautiful.
Yeah, feel that. That's pure love. That's pure love. Full acceptance of all that is. Yeah. Beautiful. That was a beautiful question. Anyone else?
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You know, you're an expression of life. You know, so how do you want life to express itself through you?
That's a great question.
Ask yourself that, write it down.
Yeah,
How
I
would
am.
I, in big, giant, bold letters, always have your paper and pen beside you guys. You know why?
Going.
Infinite is always talking to you.
Mhm.
Always. It is always, always, always communicating with you. The only reason you can't hear it is why?
Too much going on in your head.
Letting all the junk in, right?
Mhm.
Mm.
What I call the doo-doo cucka poo-poo.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's the programming, isn't it? Ticking over until you see it and
Yeah.
catch it.
All the
Yes.
shit.
All the
Yeah,
shit. It was your
Mhm.
shit.
all the shit.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Shit you created. You
Yeah,
cannot blame the
absolutely.
world.
Own
You
it.
cannot blame the world. You cannot blame God. You can't blame your mother, your father, your sisters, your
Mm.
brother, your nieces, your aunts, your uncles, your
Mm.
friends, your associates. You can't blame
Mm.
anybody
Mm-mm.
because it's the world that you created based on your perception and all of the identities that you have created your entire lifetime, and attached to each one of those identities is a different
Oh.
perception.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
a different
Mm.
perception of life, of you, and of others.
Mm.
Each one of them has their own identity and their own perception.
Mm.
Right? I
Mm,
Totally.
choose to perceive life and to witness life and to live life through the infinite awareness.
Mm.
There it is. And then, and then-
Fill your cup. Fill your
and
cup.
I fill my cup. I fill my own cup.
Oh,
I'm not seeking outwardly for somebody to make me feel this.
Mm-mm.
Gosh. And I mean, what I'm feeling is absolute divinity. Okay.
Mm.
Pure divinity, pure unconditional love. When I speak this, I talk this, it just flows. Okay. Ever flowing.
Mm.
Okay? It's a river of life, and that river of life flows from you outwardly.
Out.
Mm.
What does
Naturally.
that river look like? What type of a river are you throwing out there? Is it black?
Mm.
Is that river black and muddy? Huh?
Nice.
Yeah.
Crystal clear,
Mm-hmm. Mine as
and
well, with some
beautiful,
shimmer
and
of light.
flowing with beautiful
Mm.
waves.
Yes,
And
yes. Mm. Clean water.
what's coming from the inside out, guys?
Mm.
Because
Yes.
everything comes from the inside. It's
Mm.
all created in here, non-physical, in your thoughts, blah, 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 blah. And then it comes out of your mouth, blah, 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 right? And it creates your world.
Mm. She's like, go!
Okay. Okay, does
Yeah.
that make
Okay.
sense? Peace out.
Tot-
It makes sense.
Peace out.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay, anyone else? Jim,
Thank
have any
you.
questions? Anybody?
Yeah, I got a question.
Okie dokie.
So with the experience you told us about earlier with your youngest son,
Mhm.
how does that relate to like with an adoptive parent raising kids where you have no idea what happened to them for the first couple of years of their life, but they were removed from their parents for abuse or neglect or whatever?
Okay, so I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna say, Jim, what do you think? If you weren't there, you had no effect on them. You had no effect on them. Who did?
Their parents.
You just answered your very own question. Yes?
Well, I guess my question is from the point that I had them forward. Is what I'm doing, is that helping them negate what happened to them or not? Or are they just stuck with it till they choose to deal with it themselves?
Say that again?
Mm.
Is what I did as a parent with them and doing now, helping them to release what they experienced prior to my having them?
Mm-hmm.
Or are they stuck with what they got from their parents until they choose to deal with it somehow?
Well, you don't know what they dealt with, do you?
Not, all these stories, I mean, I don't know what's true or what wasn't,
Right.
but,
Right, but you don't know what they dealt with when they were inside mommy's womb either,
right,
okay? So basically, whatever it is you're teaching them, if you're teaching them to shift their perception, blah, 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 yes, you're adding to their life. You're adding life to their life, okay? So you're assisting them with whatever you can. However, I don't think you can do all of it. But whatever you're doing is great, wouldn't you say?
yeah.
Okay,
with that,
so however, we're all on our own journey, right? We assist each other with remembering who we are by sharing, by speaking truth, yes,
right,
by simply being, right? But they're on their own journey. So eventually, whatever is there, if they choose at some point in their life to do it, they'll do it. But that's not on you. Does that make sense?
yeah, I was just curious how that would work, I guess.
Yeah, because we all have our, did your mom bring you here? No,
Right.
right?
I mean, here to this class, no,
No, like even to this space, you know what I mean? Of wanting to become aware. My mom didn't.
no,
Neither did my dad. It was a choice that I chose to remember. It's my choice, and I chose it prior to entering this physical form. I knew exactly when, exactly the day. Do you understand? Infinite knew when it was going to happen. Me, human head, had no idea. Do you guys get that?
Yeah, that's also a training situation practice.
Whew, that one's big.
High five.
Whoa, I feel that one. That one is big on your ego. Big on your ego. Your ego saying, huh? What? Huh? What do you mean? Huh? No way. Yeah, way. Yeah, way. Your infinite awareness. You knew what was going to happen. All of it. You just been observing it unfold. That's why there's nothing wrong. That's why your life doesn't suck. You understand?
Mhm.
It never did. It was always your creation. Oh, feel that, Christy? Feel that, Tanya?
Mhm.
Someone's choking inside.
that might be me.
Yeah, thank you.
That's because it's called acceptance. Okay, it's called acceptance, and it is also taking responsibility and understanding that you have always been the creator.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Hey!
It's all yours, belongs to you, nobody else. Oh,
Blessed, blessed.
whoa, feel that. Yeah. Arlene's got her hand up. Arlene, what's the question?
When you're dealing with something that is, when something happens that's unexpected, an unexpected event, and you're in the midst of it and you realize, I don't want to be in this. I don't want to be in this at all at this point in time. And what you're saying, I'm trying to understand how to be aware of it, notice it, be aware of it, also stop it.
All right, so you are in 2 stories right now. Okay, you're trying to deliver something to me that isn't in the fullness of all that it is. So I can't answer your question. You need to bring it. What do you
Okay.
ask? This is huge, guys. Learning to bring it
Mm.
as it is huge for you moving forward. Okay? In full acceptance of who you are. Go ahead.
All right, I had someone come to the house and they were or are a friend, acquaintance of my son. They had been here a week or so ago and left something behind. I was not able to reach my son by phone, and so I allowed them to come in to get what it was that they had left behind. But once they were in, it was like they just wanted to start taking over my home. Oh,
What
I
does
see
it
you. Oh, I see you have 2 umbrellas. Can I have one? Oh, you have $20. Oh, just all of a sudden they're in there going through his stuff, and I'm going, no, you don't need to go through his stuff. You want your stuff, get your stuff, find your stuff. Okay. But it was just, I just felt like I was swept up into a tornado, is what I felt like. And I'm watching myself do it. I'm watching myself do it. And there's a part of me that says, why are you doing this?
Yeah, so
What is going on?
did you answer that question?
No, it's
Why
just
not?
because the tornado was still going so fast. It would go from, she'd jump from this to that to this to that, and it was just all over. And I'm just trying to, in so many ways, just try to
Yeah.
control the situation to a certain point. But I just felt like I didn't have a lot of control. Although there was still a part of me that was saying, Arlene, you're allowing this. You're allowing this. Why are you allowing this? All right. So when you're in when you're in that storm,
Why is it a storm?
because that's what it felt like to me,
It felt like a storm because why?
because I felt like I was being attacked all around me.
Bring it inward. What do you see? It's your creation. You allowed it. Where's the attack?
Mhm.
Where's the attack? Okay, I don't really want to get into stories, into people's stories, but you got to witness yourself. Where's the attack?
I felt that my kindness, I didn't need to let her in to begin with, period. But I did.
No, you didn't. Like I said, you created it. You opened the door and let her
Yep.
in. It's
Yep.
your creation.
Mm.
So what? You're going to be mad at her?
No, I
You're gonna
can't.
hold anger? What are you going to do?
Yeah. See, and that's the whole thing. I can't be, because I allowed it.
Yeah. So
Okay.
now again, how long ago was that?
Last night.
Is it now?
No.
Why is
No.
it in your?
There's a moment, there's nothing. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. I didn't hear what you said, Elizabeth. Forgive me. Yes.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, okay.
I'm waiting for you. Answer
It-
yourself.
It is that already of the past. I can look, I can witness what happened.
What you allowed. Why don't you
What I
just say
allowed.
that? Let me witness what I allowed. Take responsibility.
Yes. Oh, definitely. Witness what I allowed.
Yes.
Also, in some ways, what I created, not just allowed, but also created.
No, you created it. Not
Yeah.
in some ways. You created it. The moment you opened the door and let her in, your creation.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. I don't know the whole story. Don't want to know the whole story. Don't even care to go there.
Right.
Okay. This life is about you witnessing you. Because did you feel bad saying no? Did you
Yes.
think you weren't a good enough Christian if you said no?
Correct.
Eh,
Yeah.
sorry. It was, first of all, it's your home.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Hear me. Your home. Okay. Are people welcome? Yes. People are welcome. Yes, I open my door. I invite people in. Okay. Do I invite that in? No, I
Mhm.
don't. It doesn't mean you don't love them. Okay, because they're you. Okay, so you love them, but being aware doesn't mean you're stupid. Being aware doesn't mean you allow people to walk all over you just because we're love.
Yes.
Because then what are you doing and what are you creating in your life?
Yes.
No,
Thank you.
yes isn't the answer. What are you creating? You have to say it. What are you creating in your life?
I'm creating things that I don't want. Allow. Yes, exactly.
But do you see when you guys answer and you answer, oh, yeah, no, speak it. I see what I'm creating. Whoa, I allowed that?
Yes.
I did that to myself.
Yes.
Holy cow, I created that.
Yeah.
Okay, don't think I
Oh.
choose. And listen, there's no judgment, right? Because you created it. Don't think I choose to recreate something like that ever again. Take the wisdom.
Yes.
You keep the wisdom, right?
Oh yeah.
And let everything else go. You don't have to be mad. You don't have to sit here dwelling. Once you notice yourself and you notice it was your creation, how you created it, okay, all said. I don't think I can recreate something like that again. So you're taking the wisdom from the creation, right?
Yes.
No judgment, no hate, no nothing, right? Letting that person go in love. I'm going love.
Hmm.
Now you're smarter next time, right? Because you're taking the wisdom from that. Do
Yes.
you feel that? I feel somebody's heart just going woo, 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 woo. Do you guys get that?
Yes.
Take the wisdom from it. Wisdom is in everything. Wisdom is in everything. Why? Because infinite is in all, through all, and around all. It's everything. You're everything. There's nothing you're not. Yeah? What's the wisdom you want to take from life, guys?
Hmm.
See? So if you look at it without the condemnation and judgment and, oh, it was a horrible thing, and witness yourself. What did I have attached to that? I was afraid to say no to somebody.
Yeah.
To protect my own home. Not that we need protection, but
Right.
do you truly want someone coming in and invading your home that way?
Mhm.
No. All right. However, you had 2 umbrellas. If she needed one, here you go. Take it.
Mhm.
Yeah, here you go. You need an umbrella? Here you go. Take the umbrella.
Yes.
Always get another umbrella. It's just.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying, guys?
Yeah.
Is this
yes.
making
Yes.
sense? How are you going to react in the midst of your creation?
And when you're in the midst of that creation, stop what you're not wanting to turn things back around. By
Yes,
witnessing it
you have the power.
immediately.
You have the power, you have the authority, you have the voice. Go into your heart. Go into your heart. Be like, okay, what's going on here?
I was more worried about her thoughts and feelings than my own.
Hmm.
So,
Yes,
yep.
but you shouldn't have feelings attached to it.
Mm-hmm.
Infinite doesn't have the feelings attached to it, just simply is.
Mm.
Yeah.
So there were judgments placed there as well.
Well, what do you think?
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Most definitely. Mhm.
Lots of attachments as well as judgment.
Yes.
Yeah.
Totally. Thank you.
Again, we're not here to be walked on just because
No.
we're love.
Right.
You know, no, there's boundaries. Boundaries. You know,
Mm.
does that make sense?
Yeah, and that's just it. Yeah, I'm
You,
like,
you
But-
could have created something different. Oh,
Mhm.
hey, nice to see you. What is it you're looking for? Okay, give me a minute. I'll get that for you. Lock your door, go get what you need, come back. Here you go, love. Here's all your items. If there's anything else, you know, that you need that I didn't get in there, let me know and we'll meet again.
Yeah.
Stan,
I just
you
I
just
just couldn't find what she was looking for.
just
Yeah.
saying, what did you just create there?
Hmm.
What did, no, isn't the answer. Talk. What did you just create if you did it that way? What'd you create?
That once again, that I allowed it to.
Okay, no, the scenario I just gave you. Okay? She comes to the door. I'm knocking at your door.
Yes.
You answer the door. Hey, I'm a little aggressive, want to come in. There are things that I want that are mine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I say to you, oh, okay, what are the items that you'd like?
Yeah.
What are you looking for? Okay, wait right there. I'll get that for you.
Mhm.
Lock your door. You go in. You get the items, right? You're being of service, you're being kind, right? Gathering her items, his, hers, whatever, right? Bring it back to the door. Here you go, love. Here's what you asked for. When you go through that, if there's something there that I may have missed, just let me know and we'll meet again. Have a great day.
Yes. Perfect.
Close, lock the door. What did I just create?
A very amiable, serene situation.
What did
Yeah.
you create?
Yeah. Happy.
Turmoil.
Yeah. Drama.
Turmoil.
Yeah.
You called it a tornado. Do you
Yeah.
understand? You guys
Yes.
getting this?
Yeah.
Anybody get that? Do you see how you create?
Mhm.
You guys getting how you create your world?
Mhm.
Yes.
Huh?
Mm-hmm. One,
See how
yes.
easy
Yeah.
we create?
Yeah, and how complicated us humans make it.
Well, that's what I did. What your scenario, what you suggested is what I did at first, but when I couldn't find what I was looking for, that at that point in time, say, I should have just said, at
Okay,
that point
we're
in
not
time,
there anymore, but yes,
Yeah.
you could have recreated. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't even want to go into your story
Yeah.
because I'm feeling a whole ton attached to it. So I don't even
Yeah.
want to go there. You're still attached to it. So yeah, let it go. No longer exists. We're
Okay.
here. All is well. Accept it as your creation. Move forward. Does
Forgive.
that make sense? Because where are we now? Here.
No.
Okay, we're here. Make sense?
Yes. Thank you.
Rebecca's on the beach, but we're here. Right? Christine, do you want to add anything to that?
This is just a lovely conversation, and learning how to set healthy boundaries is something that we all need to practice. So yeah,
Self-love.
and yeah, self-love, absolutely. So that's what it's all about. Yeah,
Yes.
self-love. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, when you set boundaries, you don't, because you have never learned that before, that setting boundaries actually is about your
No.
own self-love. So
No,
that,
and we're,
yeah.
we're taught to, oh, just be
Mm.
kind.
Yeah,
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 Oh,
you know,
Mhm.
you're gonna be kind to that person and then they're gonna come in and shoot you?
Mm,
Hello?
mm.
It's
I
the
have,
wisdom, guys.
yeah.
It's the wisdom that creates. And the wisdom comes from the infinite.
And the wisdom sets, and the internet sets boundaries also.
The
Believe it or
infinite
not,
sets boundaries.
sets boundaries, and it does not look the way you think
No,
it looks.
you know it does not.
So that, boom! It says
You
to me,
know,
just like,
Yes,
whoa,
we're
what's
love.
happening?
Of course
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
love.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
but we gotta love ourselves. You
Yeah.
know, we don't put ourselves in situations that's going to harm us.
Mm, mm,
And
mm.
that's not wisdom. You can
Right.
still love that person
Mm,
and
mm.
set your boundaries.
mm,
Time.
Yeah, yeah. If you just like continuously just allow for those experiences to enter you, you just continue to create trauma. So you
You're
have the
creating
you have
Yeah.
the you have the
And then
choice.
think about this. Think about this. Okay. You're still creating trauma. Bleh, right? How long is it taking you to get to this space of awareness? You
yeah.
want to keep on creating trauma so that
Yeah,
it's more and more and more. Nah, we get to the space where something comes here, we witness, we say, hey,
Mm.
yeah,
Mm,
ciao, Bella.
mm,
I see you.
Yeah.
mm,
Ciao. That's where you get to.
Mm.
It's a practice. You have to practice love,
mm.
loving you. Because when you're loving you, you're loving that other person.
Oh,
So that scenario that I brought, did we hate that person? Were we angry with that person? Were we, yelling at that person? No, right? I'll be right with you.
yeah. Mm,
1 second,
mm.
right? It's your house. You don't have to let them in.
Mm.
And now you're loving you and you're loving them simultaneously.
Healthy choice.
You see? You're not hurting them. You're not yelling at them. It doesn't turn into this crazy
Mm. Mm.
whirlwind of stuff. Yes, Lisa.
Yeah. I'm just I had a note back here. Like it, I mean, I know we hear it, but sometimes you just got to hear it differently. And listening to Arlene, anytime we're doing this self-judgment on ourselves, that's us just perpetuating the same old stories and the same old shit. Or we simply flip it in that moment with the ahas of, oh my God, right here, I'm at a very clear point of choice, whether I go into the old patterning and the old self-pity and blah, blah, blah that I do.
Fear and everything else. Yeah, you have
And
a
the
choice.
fear and all of that right in that moment. And anytime I'm feeling emotionally bleh or whatever,
Choose not to.
that's the opportunity. There's something there to look at, though.
You don't even have to look at it. You can just choose not to be in it.
You could just choose not to be in it.
Yeah, you witness yourself being, oh, I don't like this. It doesn't feel good. I like the way I feel when I'm allowing awareness to drive.
Yes.
And I'm allowing awareness, to be present in this now moment with me. But this over here does not feel good. I choose this.
Yes.
You don't have to stay there. It's a choice. Your entire existence is a choice.
Yeah.
Every new now moment is
Moment.
choice.
Mm-hmm.
What am I choosing in this moment to allow into my experience?
Mm.
What is it?
Right now?
No,
Oh,
just saying. It's what you ask yourself. What am I
Yeah.
allowing? What am I allowing?
Yeah.
You get to choose. You get to create your every moment. Every moment. Every new now breath. You get to create it. You can accept what's coming in front of you or not. You're the creator. What more could you ask for? Can never blame anybody. How can you blame
No.
anybody? You created it. Darn it. Does that make sense?
Yes. I guess
There's
my
no
question
finger
is,
pointing. Absolutely no finger pointing.
and not at yourself either. Totally not at yourself.
Unless you want to and you like feeling that way, because I don't.
Yeah. So if you get stuck in it though,
It's a choice.
it's a
You're never
choice in every single moment.
I just said that, Lisa. Every single moment, every new now breath, every new now moment, you have the choice as to what you want to experience. So if you're in your doo-doo caca poo-poo and you like the way you feel in your doo-doo caca poo-poo because an aspect of you is looking for pity or whatever, stay there. That's your choice. But you also have the choice not to stay there. Because if you know you're there and you're witnessing that you're there, you get to say, nah. I choose awareness. I choose to be in my heart. As simple as that. There's nothing else you have to do but choose. Okay? That's your action
Yes.
step in creating your new now moments. It's the choice. It's an action step. So if you're in doo-doo, if you don't say, ugh, I choose not to be here. I choose to be in my heart. I choose to be grounded, fully grounded, into the heart of Gaia. Infinite, take me there.
Mm,
Mm.
mm,
Mm.
You're there.
mm,
That's your action
mm.
step.
Yeah. Beautiful.
You don't like your finances? You want something else?
Mm.
Infinite. My
Ja.
heart's desire.
Mm.
I'm desiring financial freedom. There's your action step.
Mhm.
Your very first
Lovely.
action
Love that.
step. It's communication. It's oneness with the infinite. Okay, it's a beautiful relationship. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
There you go. Beautiful. Christine, what time we have?
Thank you.
We're
welcome.
almost at noon.
Do you guys want to take a quick break?
My dog
Yes,
would love
please.
to.
Okay, let's take a break. We're gonna take let's see, let's do 15 minutes. Okay,
Yes.
so you leave your cameras on, just mute. And I'll see you back here at 12:15. Okay, get yourself some water, go to the bathroom, grab a snack, lunch, early morning breakfast. Whatever it is for you, wherever you are. Okay,
Yeah, thank you.
excellent. All right. See you
in a
then.
bit.
See you then. Rebecca has returned. Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, where's my coffee? I make delicious coffee, by the way. Just saying. It's one of my creations.
Oh, yeah. How do you make your coffee?
I make my coffee with an espresso machine.
Yeah.
And I use macadamia milk and honey. And it's really good. And sometimes I put cinnamon on top.
I could go for the macadamia.
It's really yummy.
Macadamia nuts are one of my favorite nuts.
Hmm.
So yeah.
When you come over and visit, I'll make you plenty of coffees.
Cheers. Do you have whipped cream?
I can get whipped cream just for you. But you
You
don't
get milk
need
out of a
it.
macadamia nut.
You don't
What was,
need it. 'cause
what was
it's so
that, Jim?
How do you milk a macadamia nut? I mean, a coconut I understand, but I don't understand the macadamia nut milk.
But you just crush
They have
them right.
almond milk, they've got rice milk, they've got all kinds of milk. So
Oat milk.
I love the oat milk.
Yeah,
Oh, love the oat milk.
it is good.
That one I like a lot. Yes.
Oat milk.
Oat milk. Yes.
That's
yeah.
actually
yeah.
that's actually one of the nicest tasting ones.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is good. Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
But Jim, it's usually water. You crush it down with water, and then you sieve it, and the milk
Okay.
comes out. It's like milking a cow, but milking nuts. Sieve.
Yeah,
It's got no titties, Jim.
No titties, Jim.
That's why I didn't understand how you milk it.
I know. Well, you can use a
You don't
cheese.
need to go into the process of that. You can Google it.
You can use a cheesecloth.
You can Google it.
Mm.
Yeah. Awesome. Excellent. Okay, so who's back?
I'm back.
All right, so we're waiting on Arlene and Tanya. Not that
Mhm.
we have to. If you guys want to move forward, that's fine. Any more questions regarding what we just ended with?
I just found that really, like, coming back and consolidating, I found that really hit home even more.
Dating what? What does that mean?
That we're the creator of our own life, and that we have a choice, and that when we're stuck, when we think we're stuck,
Yeah,
it's only
take that word and throw it out the window.
it's only a creation that we think we're stuck, because it's not true. We're creating it, and that
No,
we can choose again.
You're just back in your story.
Mm,
Yeah,
You're not stuck. You're
mm.
in your story.
yeah.
There's no flow there.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. And
So that story, that old story is created on what? What's it created by? Beliefs, structures, all your
Yeah.
other aspects are in there.
Mhm.
Around, wherever, swimming in the
Just a
pool.
couple.
and I've realized from how much power I gave my story, now coming to these wisdom teachings and doing the thing that we need to do, and that is to choose otherwise,
Yes.
that I have now felt a sense of empowerment, knowing that I can choose, and I did it, and I'm doing it, and it's now.
Yes. Just know it's forever.
Yes. Yes.
you're
it's the big-
always going to have choices to make, right?
Yes,
So which
absolutely.
aspect of you do you want to choose to make that choice from?
and it's perpetual. So the more we choose infinite, the more power we give infinite, the more
You're not
easy it
giving
becomes to
infinite
choose.
power because infinite is the power.
Mhm.
You're not giving it power. You're handing everything over to it, allowing it to drive.
Mhm.
It's another aspect. So instead of giving all of your attention to the old structures and the old aspects, and you're giving your attention to the divine, infinite aspects, all
Mm.
knowing, all love.
And you feel it grow.
It doesn't grow. It already is. It is the fullness. It's you witnessing that you're the fullness.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that part
Because
that grows.
infinite doesn't need to grow.
Yeah.
All right. Infinite is it.
Yes.
It's everything
Mhm.
and nothing simultaneously. Because you saying that, you're seeing a separation. There's no separation. It's just infinite witnessing itself again.
It's beautiful.
Oh, yes, it is. Very beautiful. That it is.
And yeah. Yeah.
It's a love story. I've told you that before, right? This is a
Mhm.
love story. It's a love story.
Our very own.
You wrote the story.
Wow.
Do you see? Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You just saying wow, or do you understand?
Yeah, I do understand.
So explain.
Well, a love story always has a happy ending, and a love story has its learnings.
Well, love story doesn't always have a happy ending. I've seen
Mm.
love stories where someone would die.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
But it
I
has
want
a
to know your understanding of what I said. That
It
life
has-
is a love story. What is your understanding of that? You can all give me an understanding of that. How's that?
it's a journey of discovery, a journey of discovering the beauty, discovering love, discovering experiencing the fullness. It's a journey of trials and tribulations, a journey of learning.
Okay. Tanya.
For me, it is the journey of falling in love with myself.
Oh,
Beautiful.
there you go. Okay.
You had a whole bunch of doo-doo attached to that. You know what I'm saying? You made it so hard
I
on
do,
yourself.
see.
Trials and tribulations and this and that. And it's like just everything that you're taking in, you attached everything that you heard to that. So it was all the head that
Yeah, it
answered
was.
me. Wasn't your heart that answered me.
Yeah, thank you.
You see that?
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay.
I really want to see that.
So when you answer from here, it's far different than answering from the human aspects. See how much simpler that was?
Hmm. Thank you, Tanya.
Thank you. I'm grateful that it's showing up for me. I'm showing up for it. And
Yes,
that's the beauty of
yes,
it.
because
Yeah.
you're here.
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
Love relationship.
You're here. You've implemented
story.
yourself. You're like, no, I want this. I want to
Oh, yeah.
know this. Okay.
I want
Now,
to.
this is
Good.
not a knowing that you take into your head.
No,
It's not going to work.
it's here.
You're going to create so many illusions. So many illusions if you're taking this in your head. Okay, this isn't something we remember in our head. This is something received by our soul.
Totally.
It's something the soul recognizes. It's something the soul remembers.
Yeah.
Something the soul says, yes, I
That
am
was
that. Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, and it goes, oh, and it just starts to live. You see, and it expands, and the awareness expands, and the remembrance expands. Doesn't expand from the head. The head's gonna create all kinds of
Doo-doo kaka-poo-poo.
shit. Exactly. Okay,
confusion too.
The
A lot of
heart.
confusion.
the heart will not.
No. it
Drama.
doesn't.
The heart will not. It cannot. It's impossible. Impossible to create an illusion.
That's
Impossible.
your love story.
That's your love story. Very good. Yeah. Does anyone else want to answer that? How they went?
I had the story of coming home to who we really are.
Yeah. Who's that?
Pure
Who's that?
unconditional love.
What's that?
That's
Exactly. Getting to know you. Know all about you.
Thank you.
it is.
Getting to know you. This isn't about anybody else. Getting to know all about you. So you're singing that to yourself. To know you. Getting to know all about you. You're worth it.
Wow.
The beautiful richness of it. Mm-mm.
You're worth it. You're going to get it overnight? Nope. If you
Nice.
think you are, oh, another illusion.
It's just hit me.
You just created another illusionary world.
Because
Wow.
there's
I should
so
think
much.
you got it. You never could have got it. You may understand it. You may feel it. Okay. You may understand that you're infinite awareness. You may embody infinite awareness, but infinite awareness is infinite. So it goes beyond this physical being. It goes beyond this physical realm, far beyond this physical realm.
Mm.
It's creation, and creation doesn't stop here. Creation is infinite, it's everlasting. It never stops creating.
Oh,
Yes?
100%.
Yeah,
Mm.
it never stops. It never stops creating. So you may be here experiencing this reality in human form, learning that you are the infinite creative aspect, and witnessing this human form and this reality, and simultaneously you're creating elsewhere, all in non-physical. You can literally be creating in this world into the future.
Mhm.
in the now moment,
Mhm.
which is how you become the predominant creative force of your life and how you create in this now moment for your future. So you can create for your future doo-doo caca poo poo, bunch of shit, or 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 you can create into your future joy, peace, love, harmony, unity, abundance, financial abundance, uh, anything. It's your choice.
Mhm.
Choose. What are you choosing in this now moment? Who are you choosing to be? Which aspect are you choosing to be? Which aspect are you allowing to drive?
Oh,
Which aspect are you allowing to create for you in this now moment? Yeah,
Mm,
mhm,
makes sense?
mhm.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I wanted to say from the beginning that nothing's got me up at 1 o'clock in the morning so easily.
Mm.
Ever.
Choosing yourself.
got her
Choosing
to crawl out of bed. Okay, turn her light on and get a robe and actually be on video. Because I don't
Wow.
think ego wanted that at all.
Mm, mm, mm.
Ego wants the light off, just gonna listen in, not gonna participate. Yeah, but if you don't participate, you don't create.
Mm, true.
So it's like me getting out there and saying, hey, you know, why don't you take a minute and introduce yourself? I already know who you are, right? But the one that takes initiative, okay, in their very own life, initiating life itself, okay, to flow through, is the one that's going to find themselves.
Yeah.
If you sit back and do nothing to understand who you are, to embrace who you are, okay, and then that's what you're gonna get, the doo-doo caca poo poo. So that's your choice. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I put
Yes.
posts out. Hey, come on, introduce yourself. Introduce yourself. Hey, just throw out a picture of yourself. Hell, for the brave ones, share a photo, do a 30-second video. Let's see, that gets me to see where you are. How brave are you? How much do you want this? What is this worth for you?
Mm,
What's the worth in this for you?
Everything.
Everything.
priceless.
Priceless.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm,
I'm going to face myself. I
yeah.
need to see myself,
Mm.
right?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I believe I chose.
Definitely.
Yeah, I chose this before I came here, and I fully believe that.
Yeah.
Mm,
It was part of
Mm.
my journey, and I'm
Mm.
grateful every minute of every day that I'm showing up for this because it's me, and it's a beautiful thing. It really is. Touches the soul so deep. You
Indeed.
feel a sense of completion, even though it's far from complete. And that's the excitement and the journey ahead.
Actually, don't you guys love me?
Go ahead. I love it. No, please.
It's already complete.
Mm.
We're just catching up, are we?
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
Oh my
Mind blown.
God. I was just feeling, that's amazing. I was just
got
feeling
that blast.
It's already
Tanya's
going,
on it.
it's already complete. You're just going through the motions.
Wow.
Mm.
Kia Shanti. Blessed be, beloved. Wow, presence. Beautiful story, beautiful beings, beautiful oneness, beautiful life, beautiful love. Witness yourself and you'll witness life. Witness life and you'll witness yourself. And so it is.
And so it is.
Og sånn er det.
That was a big one.
She made me say it. Yeah, thank you, Tanya. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. So in that, if you can embody that truth, what was just taught, that's really going to sway everything for you and fully bring you into the now moment with that awareness itself. Now, can I share?
Please,
I have to say,
please.
yeah. I don't know. Did Arlene
Always.
ever return? Or is Arlene still gone? Bye.
No, I'm here.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right. So yes, should help. Okay. So what I just spoke to you, okay, when Tanya said that, this is being purely authentic. Okay. I'm just putting it out there. Okay. Purely authentic.
So she froze.
I think so.
Ja.
Oh, there-
Nei, there she is. Yeah, she's back.
Who froze?
Now you're back.
You froze a bit.
Who? Me?
You? Yeah.
I froze?
Oh, yes,
I
you
don't
did.
think I froze. No, I didn't. I was looking out the window. I literally froze myself.
Okay,
Okay.
wow.
Yeah, I just witnessing something out there that shouldn't be out there. So, okay, so pure authenticity, right, is to be able to just say whatever, right?
Mm.
Mm.
Don't worry about anybody judging you, right? So when Tanya said that, and I said, oh, wait a minute, and I gave that explanation,
Mm.
I didn't know that explanation till this now moment.
Mm.
Mm.
That's it.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Just allow yourself to be authentic.
That's being authentic.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Ah, beautiful.
So
Mm.
the wisdom she spoke, but I move away and allow awareness, right? I move away and allow the awareness.
Mm.
So you guys are asking questions, but I, Elizabeth, am not answering. So that came straight from infinite,
Excellent.
the infinite aspect of me. That was infinite. Say, whoa, no. Let's take that delusion, that illusion or distortion of the truth and bring the truth to that. It's already done. Yeah. See that? So I'm already embodied that because and I'm running with it.
You're right.
I'm running with it. You see? Do you see? Do you see what I'm saying? Because there are aspects of me that were not allowing that truth in other areas of my life. Like I said, I'm here, right?
Mm.
In physical form, right? There's lots to unfold. However, just be,
Mm.
unfold. Let it unfold. Let it unfold.
Do you, Elizabeth, still find yourself triggered and then able to, like, do you still get,
I don't get triggered like in that form of triggered. I witness everything. And if I see that a boundary needs to go up, then a boundary goes up.
Mhm.
It's not a separation. Do you know what I mean? I'm not separating myself. I'm just putting up a boundary. This is not what I'm choosing to experience.
Mhm.
It's unacceptable in my now time space reality. Does that make sense?
yeah. So
Yeah.
a trigger would be you giving your power to your emotions, right?
Or over to that, handing it over to the conversation, to the person, to what they
Ah.
said, to their trigger. You know what I mean? You know, you get it?
Mhm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Mm.
How dare they? How dare they what? They are you, dear.
Yeah.
They dare to, and they dare to because you allow it. Cheers.
Skål. Skål.
Okay, handing this over to Christine. Christine, I would like you to take the next question. And being purely authentic, someone let my dog out and she's not supposed to be out there.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna go get her.
my pleasure.
I'll be back.
Who has a question?
You're so,
Yeah.
I'm funny. Everyone's so funny tonight.
Huh? Yeah. Yeah.
Everyone's funny.
Yeah.
I
guess
do.
it's
I think
today.
that I have a little bit of confusion on what Elizabeth was speaking about with the boundaries. Knowing that we are everybody and ourselves, don't we allow them their experience and just not react, but also not to engage in the back and forth? Is that what was being said? Because we accept everything without attaching to it and then just release it without having any emotions connected to it. Would that be correct?
In ways, because the big thing here is that it's about you, and that is what we are practicing. We are practicing how we get to that awareness that it's all about us. So when it's about setting boundaries, we set boundaries for our own self. That's what
Yes.
it's about. You set
Okay.
boundaries for your own self. When you set boundaries, you let infinite awareness come forth. You know, because when you listen to your soul and what your soul finds okay or not, it's like this. It's like the first connection up to your infinite awareness, if that makes
Yeah.
sense for you. Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So because it's all about you, nothing else.
Mhm.
It's about you. You set boundaries for yourself. And when you set healthy boundaries, your soul gets happy, your infinite awareness comes forth. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes
Oh,
total
that's
sense.
interesting. Healthy
Love that question.
boundaries.
Yes, healthy boundaries. You want unhealthy boundaries?
It's about
No.
you.
Had
Yeah.
enough of those.
High five, Tanya.
Wellness? You want to talk about health and wellness? This is health and wellness.
Yeah.
Okay, healthy minds, healthy
Healthy body.
hearts, healthy what?
Healthy body.
Body.
Oh, I feel that way in my whole expression.
Alignment. Alignment.
Much love do you want to give to you? How much love do you feel you deserve from you? Not externally.
Mm.
How much do you want to give yourself? If you're sitting there with expectations of someone buying you flowers, Go out and buy yourself some flowers, see how that feels. You know, you want having expectations of someone buying you dinner or cooking you dinner. Go take care of yourself, see how that feels. But you're doing it with all of you. I want shrimp, I want broccoli, I want fettuccine alfredo, I'd love a glass of wine, some garlic toast, and a beautiful cucumber salad. Yeah, drooling. I'm drooling. I'm drooling to say it. You understand?
Hell
You
yeah.
loving you.
Mm-hmm.
Yourself out to dinner.
Mm.
Oh, my husband is supposed to take care of me. My husband is supposed to pay all my bills. My husband is supposed to this, and my husband is supposed to that. Get rid of it.
Yeah.
Because you're putting expectations on what a husband is supposed to look like and what a husband is supposed to do.
You're
Mhm.
defining them, aren't you?
Eye programming, jumping
Mm.
right into
One
the
at a
program.
time. Please, one at a time. Okay, and if you raise your hand, I'd appreciate it. That would, Rebecca, did you want your hand raised or not raised? So when you're done with your questions, just drop your hand, okay? But does that make sense to you guys?
Mm.
Love yourself completely. You want a diamond? Go buy it.
Mm-hmm.
Why does he have to? I'm speaking for myself here. I had to go through all of this. I'm not saying anything I haven't had to go through. Okay, these are all things that I had to witness.
Mm-hmm.
How should he act? How should he react? Okay. How should he respond to me?
Mhm.
Okay. Do you understand? So what if he doesn't respond the way I want him to respond? Do I hate him? Do I get angry? Or do I just sit there?
I don't hate him, and I don't not respond. I voice that I don't want to be treated that way, and could you please address me in a different way so that I don't have a comeback that I
Okay.
don't.
That's good. However, let me go a little deeper. 'Cause I get
Okay.
that. All right. I'm going to go a little deeper. You're having a conversation, and this is nothing I haven't had to experience myself. Okay. Not saying it's easy. The death to self. All right.
Mm.
A total death to self, those identities. All right. You're in an argument. You witness you're in an argument. You can keep on going. You can keep on saying, you can sit, right? And not even respond and just allow him to be. Right?
Yeah.
So what if he never changes? Can you still love him?
Yes.
Can you love him unconditionally, even if he doesn't change?
Yes, because I
If he
think that's
doesn't become
also,
what you want him to become, or to be what you want him to be. Can you love him?
because I don't want him to become what I want him to be. I want him to be happy with who he is. And
Okay.
if the two don't meet, then that's fine. And then we part.
If you part,
Exactly.
you
That's
might
the way I
not.
have to see it. I have to see it that way because I'm not here to make him happy. We're here to grow together. And he's vice versa. And I honor him for what he is.
Well,
And
he might not choose to grow. So you might be.
That's right. That's right. Exactly. Well, that happens too.
So
Sure.
then the question is, okay, I'm growing, he's not. It's hard.
Yeah. It's very hard.
It's not easy. It's not.
But I'll
But then
always love
choices
him.
have to be made, and you have to choose who,
I have to choose me. No matter what.
no matter what.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Mm-hmm. I see that fully.
And he has to choose him, no
That's
matter
right.
what,
Oh, wow.
if he doesn't know it,
Exactly.
you see?
Whew.
He still has to love himself. Even if he doesn't know he's loving himself, even if he has zero awareness of what your awareness is.
Yeah.
Same with your kids,
Mm.
all
Yes.
relationships.
It applies everywhere. It really
Everywhere.
does.
You allow them to be, you may not want to partake in it.
Right.
You know, you love them where they're at, allow them to be, you know, set your boundary, and we might all be one, but we don't all have to hang together.
That's right.
You
And
know what
that's
I mean?
okay. Yeah.
Hello, I don't want to. I love you. That's great. It's what you're choosing to experience. It's what you believe. However, I don't choose to have that in my now time space reality. So I'm going over here. I'm creating over here. And as the creator, you have every right to create what you want in your now time space reality, because it's your kingdom and you're creating your kingdom here on earth the way that you choose to experience it, no matter what it looks like.
Yeah.
That's deep,
It is deep.
deep wisdom. And it's,
I feel that.
you feel that.
Yeah.
And that's coming right from the core
Yeah.
and the inner child.
Hmm.
I can feel somebody wants to cry with that one. Yep. That inner child is like, what? I get to do that? What? What have I been doing all this time? What are you saying?
Here
Yep.
I am. Yeah. Let's do this. Yeah. Thank you.
Yep. And so it is. Who's crying on the inside? Becca's got her finger up and her hand. Who's got the ice cream? I could go for some ice cream right now.
Oh, that's nice. The mint chocolate. Yeah.
Yes, Rebecca.
That's freeing. Freeing.
It's freeing.
Very freeing.
And who does it free?
Everybody.
Yes.
For quite a while now, because you don't know how, but now I see how I can let it all go.
Yeah.
And still stand here and still choose to love, even if those expectations, which are not real, are not being met, because it's up to me to witness my expectations.
It's up to you. If you have an expectation on somebody else and there's something you desire to experience, do it. Do it for you. Do it for yourself. Don't wait
It's
for
up to me
them.
it's up to me to buy my own diamonds.
Mhm.
In a sense, not that I want diamonds,
The world
metaphorically.
is yours.
The world.
Buy your own world. Yeah.
Mm.
It's up to you to
And-
create it.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you could buy your own diamond.
Yeah. But what,
You understand?
yes, what I've really
Yeah, I don't have to
realized,
I don't have to say, oh, honey, Christmas is coming. Let me give you a Christmas list. I would like some earrings and I would like this because these are my expectations. Christmas is coming, right? You're expecting gifts, right? Not in this house.
Mhm.
Don't expect it. If you expect it, you're not going to get it
Mhm.
Mhm.
because I'm not going to give it.
Mhm,
I'm going to give it from a pure heart only.
mhm.
But
Yeah,
if I
well,
know you've got that expectation on it, I'm not going to meet it.
mhm.
I'm not going to meet the expectation you have on me.
And then you start to
Because I-
witness that that's been happening to me the whole time.
Entire time. The
Yeah.
entire time I've been telling you about expectations, expectations, expectations. Witness the expectation. What are
yeah.
the expectations that you have as well as that they have?
Mhm. It's actually quite a beautiful reflection, quite a
Yes.
gift.
Yes.
Mm.
Yeah.
So
The
we
one
under-
thing I will mention, if you are being abused in any way, shape, or form, physically, mentally, or emotionally, like really, really warped, you can bet your bottom dollar that you shouldn't be there.
okay.
Yeah. Does it mean that you'll never ever meet up with that person again? No, doesn't. However, self-love isn't about allowing abuse of any kind. Physical, mental, verbal, what have you, okay?
Clarity.
Now, think about it. You're infinite awareness. You're all loving, all knowing, all everything, right? If you think about what that is, if it's that way, you really think it, do you really think that infinite wants you to, knowing that you're infinite, okay, that infinite wants you to experience that for yourself, to continue experiencing the abuse, or to release yourself from all abuse?
To
Christine,
relate.
Yes.
go for it.
Yeah, I just did a cough, but Infinite has your unique expression, and it has to come through you. And there's no one around you that is gonna make your infinite express. It's impossible.
No, you
All,
know what? You need to explain that completely different.
yeah,
Words need to come out.
yeah. So if you, when you are in a relationship and you are wanting a specific expression to happen for you, you are just putting
Through that other person.
through, yeah,
Yeah.
you're wanting that to be expressed through
Full
that other
story,
person.
guys.
Yeah, you're wanting that to be expressed through that other person. Then you are just creating into a falsehood, because the only person that can give you what you are seeking, what you are wanting, what you are needing to be filled up, it's yourself. And this goes with all your relationships in your life, but specific when you are in a romantic relationship, you get very, very caught up in it. There's loads of programs attached to it because you were told that it needed to look like this, like this, like this, like this. And then you come into a relationship and you have a shitloads of expectations because you have been told how it's going to look. But in reality, it's not the case whatsoever. So when you are in a relationship, you need to understand that the only relationship that ever can give you the necessities of what you need to be filled up with is your relationship to your infinite awareness.
Yes.
Everything outside of that is falsehood. It's programs upon programs upon programs upon programs. And if you
Now,
could, yeah.
now add this to it.
Ooh,
Add this to it. you're stepping into that relationship with all your programs, right? Yes?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Do you not think they're not stepping into that relationship with all their programs?
Yes.
Hello? Far and wide expectations from both. Because you both have beliefs and structures based on mama and papa and grandma and grandpa and great grandma and great grandpa and society and religions and schools and all that stuff came with you, and all that stuff came with the other, and it's coming together like this. If infinite is not in the center of that, how does that survive? What does that look like?
Chaos.
Chaos.
Yes.
Absolutely chaos.
It's a mess, and oh my God, you just raised your kids in the center of it.
You're so funny tonight, Elizabeth. You're so
Hello.
funny tonight.
Okay. So guess what you just created? A little you and a little him mixed together in one.
Scary.
Scary.
Jeg feel that, Tanya. Oi, oi, oi.
I'm sorry, who wants children? Who said they wanted children? No.
Is this you in the morning, Elizabeth?
Oh,
This
So
is me all
funny.
the time. Ask Christine.
All the
Christine?
time, authentic self, all the time, even when she's breathing and sleeping, authentic self. Yeah, cheers to
Yeah.
that. Yeah, and with gratitude, deep
Yeah.
gratitude. Yeah.
Cheers. Cheers, cheers,
So
cheers,
check
cheers.
out, right? You just
Oh,
created a little
gosh.
you and a little him all in one vessel. Ugh.
Oh.
What does that look like, right?
Oh.
Ugh. I have to clean
just-
that up.
Mm.
Bursting with gratitude tonight.
I'm
Wow.
responsible for that. Ugh.
Mm.
When I just did all my work.
Mm.
Do I have to do theirs too?
No, you don't.
Yes, you do. Of course
You
you
do?
do. It's your creation. You created that child. You don't think you have to assist that child in knowing
yeah.
who they truly are?
Oh, yes, yes, yes. Yeah.
If they're
Oh,
not
yes.
willing, it's another story.
Mm.
They don't want to hear you, another story.
Mhm.
They don't want to receive you, another story.
Mhm. But you give it a go. Yeah.
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 Sure you do.
Oh, yeah.
Because you want the best for them.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, they do need to want
Find
the
it.
best for themselves.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So, you know,
Mhm.
Yeah, this
yes,
was what I
it
was
was
meaning.
what it was. You know, now you're transforming. So you're becoming your true nature. Your true nature is being presented to them. They're resisting it because they just want that old person. Why
Yep.
you? You know,
Mhm.
I remember when Tony said, you know, I just want my wife back. Where's my wife? I want my wife back. And I said, I'm sorry, she never comes
She's
back.
gone.
She's gone. That version of her, you know,
Yeah.
it didn't mean I didn't still love him. It just meant it's a different form of love. It's coming from a different state of awareness. This is
Mm.
sorry, it's infinite. I can't be her anymore because I never was her.
Yeah. There is
Love
no
story.
such thing as her.
No, She was the illusion.
Mm.
She wasn't real.
She wasn't real. No, nor was he.
Mm.
Mm,
Mhm.
Beautiful
Mm.
conversation.
mm,
He-
Mm.
So if in my shifting my awareness and understanding that that wasn't the real me because it's not the infinite aspect, how could that have possibly been the real him? So the whole marriage was based on a lie.
totally.
However, it was necessary because in me shifting, he shifted. So it was still supposed to be. Does that make
Mhm.
sense?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Can't condemn the choices we made. We chose to be there together. We chose to get married. Do you understand?
Mhm.
So it's all part of our evolution and
That's the word you want to use.
well, it's part of us coming home to us. It's coming home to ourselves, isn't it?
You're already home,
It's witnessing
who you really are. It's letting
who we
go of
really
false identities so that you can
yeah.
see the real you.
And really
Dis-
loving ourselves
dis-
enough.
Disillusionment. Like that word. Disillusionment.
Disillusionment.
Yeah.
I think that's a new goodie.
Yeah, it's a good word.
Yeah.
Disillusionment.
And it's
That's
long.
a beauty.
Yeah,
It's a
that's
beauty.
for-
I just wrote it down.
Yeah, I was like, wow, it keeps on
You feel
going and
it?
going.
You
So,
hear the word
guys-
illusion.
Remember, please raise your hand.
Sorry.
But disillusionment.
And
Now, I want you guys to say it inside you, just like I did. Right? And then tell me what you feel. Say it over and over and over. Just tell me if you feel anything. Yeah. Yeah, I feel
I feel a pathway home. I feel
what?
a pathway settling down, the peace.
Okay. Tanya,
Freedom.
Jim,
I'm feeling small
the
and
silent one. Let's bring the silent one in.
I'm feeling small and constricted by saying it.
What?
I'm feeling small and constricted from saying it.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it 1 o'clock?
Yes, I'm sending it
Yeah.
away now, sharing the link.
Yeah, that should have been shared 5 minutes ago, love. Okay, who else feels that? Small and constricted. Interesting.
For me, it's like my head opens up and it just goes up and out of me when I say it. Disillusionment. I just feel it come up through me and out of me.
Mhm. Like it's non-existent.
Correct.
Delusion doesn't exist. Yeah. Okay. And Lisa?
yeah, I'm sort of seeing like like it looks like a light and all these little things just going like that, like just disappearing. Just
Okay. All right. Well, let's welcome the rest of the gang that's coming in at 1. This is my VIP gang.
Hey,
Yeah,
Michelle.
yeah. Hi,
Hello.
Michelle.
Hey, nice to
Hi.
see ya.
How you doing, gorgeous being? Michelle, are you there? I guess not. Michelle, we need to unmute and put our cameras on, doll. We're showing up for ourselves today. Okay. Christine, you put that link in the group.
Yes, I have. put this
Okay.
in
Can
the
you
group.
also send it to them in their PM?
Absolutely.
Just in case they had the same trouble you guys had that Tanya assisted you with, right? Right, with the notifications, Tanya?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So Michelle, are you able to unmute and join us? Does she,
She's got a white dot next to her name.
yeah, what does that mean?
I don't know. It doesn't mean she's muted.
No, because
That
I
means the
don't,
screen numbers. That's the dot for the fourth screen. That's
You
all
mean-
that
I
is.
think she
What does
might
that
not
mean?
have joined audio yet. Maybe.
Okay.
No one else has a dot next to their name.
Okay. All right. Well, all is well. So why don't we go over to Jim? Jim, let's talk about why it makes you feel little.
Don't know why, it's just what the feeling I got when you asked, so.
Okay, you do know why. See, when we say, but I don't know, there's your illusion. You do know, because all is within. You do know, because you're the infinite. Tap into it. Silence your mind. Get into your heart. Ask infinite why you felt like it made you feel small. Why the word disillusionment made you feel small when it made everybody else alive. Can we go there?
To me, it meant that everything I've been living has been a lie.
Yes. So why would that make you feel small? Powerless? Like you've had no power over your whole life, over anything?
Right?
Like everyone else has been directing your entire life?
Mm, yes.
Yes. Indeed. And how does that make you feel?
Like I've been slogging through shit all my life.
Yes, you have. Just like the rest of us. Now,
Yeah.
let's go just a little deeper, okay? Let's go just a little deeper, because this is great, Jim, that you're experiencing this and that you're able to express it even. You've been slogging through it your entire life. However, you're here today. You're able to witness that. Do you want to continue to slog through the rest of your life? Or do you want to literally allow the infinite to start driving so that you become the predominant creative force of your life?
Yeah, I choose the infinite.
Let's say that with some conviction. I want to hear, yeah, I choose infinite. Convict yourself. It's what
I
I
choose-
want. Tell all those little other peoples of you, okay, that you're choosing the infinite, and that the infinite is the predominant creative force of your life, and you have that choice, and that's what you're choosing. And that's what you're telling the other aspects. You're making it real. Not, oh, yep, I want the infinite. No. Move aside. I just made the greatest choice of my entire life. And I choose to allow the infinite awareness to be the predominant creative force of my life. How's that sound? If you say that, if you just say that sentence, go ahead. I choose to allow
I choose to allow
the infinite awareness
the infinite awareness
to be the predominant creative force in my life.
to be the predominant creative force in my life.
How does that feel?
Feels powerful and freeing.
Yeah. Very much so. Very much so. And it's a choice, right?
Yes.
You get to choose that. Yeah. Christine, are you able to see what May wrote in the chat?
Of course.
Welcome, May.
Thank you.
Oh, nice to see you, May.
Hey, me.
Hey, May. Woo!
I
Christine,
may-
are you able to see what you wrote?
May hasn't written anything. It was Rebecca that welcomed Michelle and May.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, is Michelle here?
Michelle is here, but don't see any video or any sound. Who's that?
Okay, she's not here. Okay, all right. May, are you able to speak, or do you
Yeah,
have
a
to
little bit.
Are you at work or are you at home?
Yeah, I'm in a conference room.
Ooh, she showed up for her. Yay!
Yes, my meeting just finished. So
Okay, excellent, cool. Well, we're glad you were able to make it for at least the last hour.
yes, thank you.
Yep, you're welcome. So do you have to be silent?
Yeah, I prefer.
Okay. All right, that's just so nobody else hears, huh? Okay, you can just get a piece of paper and a pencil and act like you're working. All is well. We don't mind. We've got your back with that. Yeah, Michelle, to everyone. What is she saying?
I am here, but not allowed to unmute.
Why? Why? Why would that be? Does anyone know why that would be?
I won't allow, she says. So I have no idea. I usually just press on my microphone and then it opens.
And so it is.
Mhm.
Yeah. Just press your microphone, Michelle. Okay. All right. Well, then there's not much participation there, Michelle. We really want you to participate. So then I'm going to ask you to, and May too, Miss Silence over there. I want you guys to write in the chat. I want you to fully engage in the last of this hour. Okay. So before we even go any further with all my awesome VIPs here, I'm going to call you out one by one, and I would like you to let May and Michelle know at least one or two things that has totally impacted you in the last 3 hours that we were just spent together, okay? And I'm going to begin with Arlene. Arlene.
For me, was what you had told Tanya, that it already is.
Okay, explain to them that. You guys have to use your words. Ha ha! You have to become a little authentic here today. What does that mean? They weren't here. Well, what do you mean? What it already is? What is it that already is?
that you
I got you
being
now.
fully in, that you're being fully in your creation, fully authentic, fully infinite awareness, and everything that you choose for yourself, for your future, already is.
Okay, Tanya. Are you there, love? Did Tanya drop out?
Nope, I'm here.
Could you please explain to them what Arlene was trying to bring forth?
That we,
Elaborate.
yes,
What-
it-
what
the
did
way
I
I,
mean?
sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, when
How did you
Elizabeth
receive that?
explained this to me, I was explaining that this is part of who we are becoming, and there's never a completion. And then Elizabeth said, it is already complete. And that came from her awareness. She was speaking from her authenticity. So we embody the infinite already. We just always have to make the choice to allow it to guide us and drive. That's the way I got it.
So we are the infinite.
Yep, we are complete.
You're already complete. There's nothing wrong with you. There never was. Your entire life, everything you've experienced was all supposed to be. There's nothing right, nothing wrong, nothing good, nothing bad about it. It simply was.
Yep.
Okay. Now, when you step into the understanding and the understanding and the overstanding and the understanding and the beside standing and just embody the truth. Okay, because you're not embodying infinite awareness, you are infinite awareness. You're already that. Okay, you're literally embodying the truth that you are that. Huh? What did I say? Yeah. Okay. I was a chef for 25 years. I embodied the label and the truth that I was a chef for 25 years. It was an embodiment. I didn't embody being a chef. I embodied the label of being a chef, right? Because really I was infinite learning how to cook in human form.
Yeah.
I was just like, yeah, flip that egg, get the bacon, do the sausage, do the toast. Look how fast, look how cool I can do this. Oh, I can throw out 20 meals in less than 10 minutes. This is infinite through this physical form, learning how to cook. Hello, infinite through this physical form, learning how to drive a car. Right? Infinite, because you're infinite, okay, in physical form, okay, learning how to have sex in physical form. However, it can in non-physical. It doesn't need the human body to engage and to be
Wow.
it. It's to experience it through human form. It's an expression of itself. You're already it. The only thing you need to embody is the truth that you're it. Does that make sense? I am infinite form. Learning how to garden. Witnessing myself planting seeds. I plant a seed. I watch it grow. I speak to myself because I witness myself in that seed growing. I witness the roots. I look at the roots. Oh, cool. Oh, wow. There's a message in the roots. The message in the roots is the message for me to remember who I am as infinite awareness. The flower budding, the leaves coming to life, this little part coming alive, that little part coming alive, right? coming into one big beautiful thing where now I've got 30 tomatoes. Infinite awareness, witnessing infinite awareness. It's expressing itself through physical form, because this is the coolest thing for us to be. Physical. Physical. Okay? It's cool to be physical, guys. It's not a not cool thing to be. It's cool to be here. It should be fun to be here. It should be exciting to be here. It should be like a vibrant, explosive, whoa, I am infinite awareness in physical form, able to create my every moment. Huh? What I just say? What did I just say?
I
Jim,
am
what did I just
infinite. Oh,
Jim, what did I just say?
The infinite awareness in physical form.
What else? What
And it
else
should
did I
be-
say?
Oh, it should be fun to be here.
Able to leap tall buildings in a single bound, more powerful than a locomotive. Do you understand? You're creating your every moment. The embodiment is not you embodying some non-physical alien form in this physical form. You're already here, experiencing yourself through the physical form. Witness thyself. Doesn't mean witness thy human self. Witness thyself. Witness the creation that you are. Yeah? Belly burning.
Oh,
Ooh, feel that life flow straight through you, right? That's amazing. Rebecca, talk to May May and Michelle and give them one thing that impacted you the most in the last 3 hours.
oh, that right there is the biggest impact I've had for the last 3 hours.
Okay, prior to this.
But hang on, I'm just recovering from that
You
one.
guys want to hang with me? I mean,
That
you
was,
know, we could
I think
do a hangout, we could do a weekend, we could do a
Please,
week. You guys could come
please.
for 2 weeks if you want. I don't care.
please. That there was, it's just getting more and more, I'm feeling it more and more profoundly. I'm like, wow, I am infinite. I am learning to be myself through physical form. I
Yes.
am, it's just a learning to be me in physical form. I'm already me.
Yeah.
Wow.
Indeed.
So that there consolidates the big epiphany I had before, which was this is a love story. This is all about me meeting me learning to love me here instead of all of the external view that I've had.
Learning to love you here.
Yeah, learning to love me here within, inside, because the focus has always been external, and the energy has always been external, therefore on everybody else, which is not real. So
And not just everybody else, everything.
everything else. But now I'm seeing that everything and everyone out there is an internal or an external reflection of my own self.
Yes.
And so now, as I look out there and I'm turning my focus inwards, I simply can now witness without giving my power over to the external, and I can witness where I'm at, and I can be, and it's okay because I can actually finally chill out and enjoy this journey of beautiful uncovering
Choices.
and choices, and know that I have the power to create by choices, and that I'm just learning, teaching my body to do that. I'm just teaching my
Yes.
body to do that,
Yes.
like teaching my body to ride a bike, teaching my body to create a business, teaching my body to do anything that I really want to do, not because I want to do it, because I just, not because I should do it, because someone else said, but because I really want to do it.
Yes. Because it's what you want to experience in physical form.
It's just
So again,
fantastic.
so again, it doesn't matter what it is. There's no judgment on it. Okay? Like say Jim wanted to go have sex with 3 women. No judgment. Go have sex with 3 women, Jim. Because Jim wants to go have sex with 3 women. Not saying he does, but maybe he does. And if he does, then go have sex with 3 women, Jim. But don't have judgment on it. It's what he wants to experience in physical form as infinite. Might be quite enjoyable. You might enjoy it. Do you understand what I'm saying?
It's very simple.
Does that make sense?
Hmm.
It's simplicity. However, it's not that simple because the ego doesn't allow it to be simple.
Yes.
And remember, when you embody a truth and you get that, oh yeah, okay, you can expect those little bad boys to try to jump in and beat you up and take you back.
That's what happened.
However, being aware of that and having that information, then know that you have, again, you are the power and you are the authority, so you do not need to hand it back over to them. You get the choice, not bottom line.
Amazing.
All right.
It's-
Tanya, is there anything that you would like to hand over to May and Michelle? What mostly impacted you the last 3 hours? And thanks, Rebecca.
It's not in reference to one particular subject that we're speaking of. What I've taken from this is we have the freedom to do whatever, whenever, whoever we want. We can be everything we want to be. It's just a choice.
Check this out. Everything, anything, and
It's
nothing.
crazy.
And nothing.
Yeah,
If you so choose.
that's what I take from this.
Hear that out. Hear that. And
Oh my
nothing.
God. Yeah, and nothing.
What if I choose to be nothing?
Exactly. It's
What
all
if I choose
good.
to sit back and be nothing?
Yeah, because actually I like to do that every once in a while and just sit in the stillness. It brings me great pleasure, great joy, incredible fulfillment.
Now, let me ask you something. Do you think in doing so that I'm not going to be loved in that space by infinite?
Why wouldn't I be?
I'm just asking.
Yeah, oh yeah, of course I am.
Yeah.
I'm
Do
absolutely
you, do you think in that space you're going to be fully provided for?
no question about it.
None.
None. It's
None.
like, yeah,
Think about this, your whole entire life living in an unaware state of being, right? Unaware of being awareness, right? You were unaware of being awareness your whole life. Were you provided for
yes, I was.
in that state of awareness? Were you provided for?
In
You guys
that
can all
state,
answer that question. I think it's very huge for you to answer it. In
I
that state
was
of
provided
awareness, were you
for.
provided for?
because it's
On
always,
that level of awareness, you were provided for
yes,
on that level of awareness, right?
yes,
Mhm.
yes.
Whatever that level was,
It's always been there,
always.
always.
It can't,
It just,
it's not, it can't leave. You can't be
No.
separate from it because you
no,
are
because
it.
it's me, yeah.
You are it.
That's how I'm still here, because of Infinite. But all the things that I've done in my life, I rightly shouldn't be here. And by God, I'm
No.
still here.
That's
It's-
not even true.
Oh,
That's not
you
even, what are
only.
you kidding? You want me to start
was
telling
part
you
of
some
it.
of the things I've done in my life? I'm not looking at it as
Well,
if,
it's not,
oh, I
I'm not
shouldn't
looking
be
at it was
here.
bad.
I
No,
shouldn't be here because some of the things I did. No,
it's what
No.
it proves to me is that Infinite was always there, making
always.
sure that I would overcome and I could make it through anything. It
There you
showed me
go.
time and
Look at-
time and again.
Look at this, look at this, look at this. Overcome. What were you overcoming?
Yep,
What was there to overcome?
a lot.
Nothing.
Of course there was it, but it was the
No.
illusion.
Listen,
Yes,
there was nothing to overcome.
it just was.
It was creation the entire time.
Yeah. Holy crap. When I really start getting it. What the hell?
What was there to overcome? Life,
No, it just was,
Creation?
yeah.
awareness. Because I was awareness then, I just wasn't at the level of awareness that I'm at today.
Mm.
Exactly.
But I was still awareness in an
Yeah.
unaware state
It
of being
never,
aware.
it was never not there. Never.
It's impossible.
Yep. There's the epiphany. Pow.
It is.
Yeah. And so it is.
Yeah, and so it is. All right, Christine, what about you?
Yeah.
You got a
and so-
takeaway to give the girls?
Oh, yeah. The best part about these 3 hours was when you had that experience of how you being authentic made infinite awareness show. So the beautiful part about that is that I see the most important thing about what it means to be authentic, because you need to speak your story fully. You need to say exactly what you feel you need to express. Only then does Infinite have room enough to speak through you,
To express itself.
to express itself. Yeah, and that was so beautiful, because you know how it is when we see something in action and it happens straight before your eyes. So that was that was a beautiful confirmation. So that was my favorite part. Yeah, one of them. There are so many to pick from. So many to pick from. These 3 hours has been epic. Yeah, completely epic.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Jim, anything you'd like to offer the ladies?
Yeah, the biggest thing for me was my perception of how I feeling I got from your word of disillusionment.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was huge for you. Yes.
Yeah, it was.
I like that. Yeah. Yay, yay. Everybody give Jim a hand. Because that was huge. Come on, guys. Clap for Jim. Seriously. That was so huge for him. No, like, I'm so proud of you because that was so huge for him to witness that.
Mm.
That's a huge shift for him. That's shifting the awareness. You know? He got to see that. That's huge. Good, Jim. Good. Who
Thank
do
you.
we have left? Wait, Lisa?
Yeah.
Got something that yeah, got something to offer the girls?
Yeah. Knowing that we are infinite and it's already created, that literally what I take away is I've just got to get out of the way and receive and experience what I want to choose what I want to experience in every moment.
Can
the
you go
ego.
deeper with that?
Yeah.
Good.
See what I am choosing And where I'm choosing that from, is that coming from, am I choosing from the infinite aspect, who I am, or am I choosing from the pre-programmed aspects that I've created? And where do I want to place being the dominant creative force in my life? What do I want to choose in that moment?
Okay. Okay, I think there's a little left out, but
Yeah. Do you want to add to that?
no, you get to
No?
feel that. No, I want you to feel that. And
Okay.
yeah, you feel that, witness yourself, feel it. See where you're not able to fully express yourself and take it from there. Witness yourself. You know what I'm saying? Don't condemn yourself. Don't
Okay.
judge yourself. Just witness. Do you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
But
I'm not seeing what there is to witness with it.
okay. Rebecca, before you, Michelle, Ann, and May, is there anything that that you want to share? Any questions you have? Any questions you would like answers to regarding your journey here? You can put it right into the box, and I'm going to have Christine read it. Okay.
Maybe
No,
it's good.
this is about playing all in. You're not all good. If you all good, you'd be infinite, or walking around with the infinite awareness, fully driving your entire vessel. Is there anything in your life that you would like an answer to? You too, Michelle, playing full out. This is for you. And it doesn't matter what it is. It can be in any area of your life. Something you want an answer to. Something you've been questioning for the longest time. Rebecca, I see your hand, and I will call on you after we ask the girls to get in.
Why
right.
do we experience sickness, pain to the body? May I ask?
Why do you think you do? May, why do you think you do?
AI is crazy.
What?
AI is crazy.
Artificial intelligence? What's that got to do with the pain in your body?
Infinite awareness.
AI is artificial intelligence.
She wrote IA.
She said AI.
AI.
AI is artificial intelligence.
No,
IA
No,
is
May
infinite
wrote.
awareness.
May
wrote
wrote
IA.
Wait,
IA.
I don't really, wait. I don't want everyone to read it for me. I want Christine to read it for me.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, hands raised if you want to speak.
IA is crazy.
Infinite awareness is crazy?
It doesn't know the pain, so let us experience it.
Say that again.
It doesn't know the pain, so let us experience it.
So it lets you experience it because it doesn't know it.
So let us experience it.
But I'm asking a question, May. Are you saying that infinite awareness does not know the pain, so it allows you to experience it? Is that what you're saying? What'd she write, Christine?
Nothing.
Yeah, she just wrote something. Just saw it come across. No?
No,
So it came
You-
across twice. Okay, bottom line.
He said something.
now, okay.
Told you.
Why do IA choose to experience pain?
What makes you think that IA is choosing that? What makes you think that infinite awareness is choosing to feel pain? And what makes you think pain is real? And what makes you think sickness is real?
Because I experience it.
Right. And why are you experiencing it? You believe it to be real? You believe it exists?
Yes,
Why you're experiencing it? You're creating it. It's your creation based on your belief, what you focus on. Where your attention goes, your attention flows. Always. Now, infinite awareness. Is it infinite awareness sick? You guys can all answer this. Is infinite awareness sick?
Absolutely not.
Can infinite
No.
awareness get sick?
No.
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 No,
Why not?
because
It's
it's
infinite.
the creator.
It doesn't exist to infinite awareness.
Why not?
Because it's the
Not
creator.
allowed.
Because
So
it is the
it's-
essence of who we are.
It's
So
source.
it's a choice.
Life,
Yeah.
Deeper
it's
than that,
source.
Tanya.
It's life
Okay.
form.
Yeah.
May
Life.
replied, doesn't have physical form.
Boom.
Yeah.
Isn't physical form. However, neither are you.
Michelle Ann has come with her question.
Yeah, hold on a second. We're not done with May.
Oh,
Okay. You're not physical form either. You're non-physical, in physical form. And you've taken on all of the beliefs from everybody in this world that you've ever listened to, books that you've ever read, anything that you've ever read, anything you've taken on, okay? Sickness is real. Okay? And it is. You know why it's real? Because you're allowing it to be. You're allowing sickness to be the predominant creator in your life. You're allowing to focus on sickness, illness, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. That's where your attention is going. So you're creating it. You're creating it to be an expression in your life. You're giving it power. You're giving it authority over you. Ikia Shanti. You're giving it the power and authority over your physical being that infinite awareness is.
Hmm.
So infinite has no choice because you have free will. Okay, infinite has no choice but to experience that through you. Because you're experiencing that in your human conditioning. Does that make sense? So if you weren't sitting there always thinking and putting your attention on sickness and illness and, you know, tumors and brain this and skin that and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, and you were creating what you desire to experience, what do you think you're going to experience? Because that's what you're creating at this now time space reality. That's totally your creation. And because you have free will as to what you choose to create, that's what you're going to experience. And you are infinite. So yeah,
Yes.
so your physical form is going to express everything that you're putting your attention and energy onto, everything you're creating. You're creating it. Okay. You're welcome, May May. Michelle's question.
One moment, please. How do I get rid of anxiety, especially when driving or riding in the car? I know it's from accidents I have been in, but I don't know how to make the anxiety leave.
It's because she has fear from her past accidents. Release the fear. You're still afraid of getting into an accident. So that's what you're going to experience. You're going to experience anxiety. Anxiety is based on fear. And your fear is derived from previous accidents. So you're living in the past, not in the now moment.
New question. Yes, that's true. How do I release the fear?
I just told you. You're living in the past. Live in the now. Is the accident happening now? Did the accident happen before you got in the car to drive it today? Is it happening in this now moment? No. No, no, no. Your anxiety is happening, right? The anxiety is present. The anxiety is present from your past experience, which created the fear of you getting back in a car. So every time you get in a car, you're attached to the past. You're not in the present moment. If you were in the present moment, you wouldn't be living in the past fears. It would just be now. Get in a car and go. Otherwise, you're creating into a possible new accident because you're focused on it. Where your energy goes, your energy flows. Where your energy flows, you create. You're creating all of your experiences. You're the creator. It's all you. It's never anyone else. It's never anything else. Yeah, I feel a shift in someone's awareness right now. Someone's awareness just went ping. All right, Rebecca had her hand up earlier. Michelle, are you good with that? Do you understand that, Michelle? If you're in this now moment and you're not in an accident right now, you're actually walking towards your car, why would your focus be on the past? That was the past. That has nothing to do with this new now moment. So that's you taking all of your past and reliving it in the now moment when it no longer exists at all. It can only exist in this now moment if you allow it to. And that's with your thoughts. Rebecca? What did she say?
Yes, but it comes all of a sudden after driving for no reason.
No, I just told you what the reason was. There's not a no reason. The reason is because you're in the past. Be in the now. That no longer exists. What did she say?
I will be in the now moment. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Because right now that accident's not happening. That accident doesn't even exist anymore. None of them do. They're all in your past. However, if you bring that energy into this now and you're getting behind that wheel and that's all you're focused on is a possible accident and you're driving with anxiety, what do you think you can possibly recreate? Another accident. So if you don't want to, then simply be in the now, because that no longer exists. Does that make sense? Does anybody get that?
Yes,
Yes.
totally. Yeah, thank you so
Yes.
much, and big
You're welcome. I love you, Michelle.
yes.
You gorgeous being. Awesome. All right. I have no idea what time it is. Christine, please let me know when it is. What time is it?
It's 10 to 1. 10 minutes left for your 4 hours.
So it's 10 to 2.
10 to 2, yeah. Yeah. 10 to 2.
Okay. All right. And we will be closing in 10 minutes. So if that's the case, then I'll see you guys at 5 for Rico, but I do not want to leave without giving Rebecca the floor because she had her hand up. Go ahead, Rebecca.
You pretty much answered my question. The question was, just to confirm,
Yeah.
I am infinite awareness, creating myself in human form. Yeah? Is
Yeah.
that a fair statement?
It's the truth. Not a statement.
Yeah. It's the truth. And that's just hit home. It's just, yeah, that's all I wanted to say to you before was like, is that a fair, true statement to say that? And boom, it's hit home. Wow. That's all I wanted to say
Hit
before.
home
That's
where,
why
Rebecca? Which home did it hit?
in my heart, like I'm feeling that I'm infinite awareness, like it's the pennies dropped, like it's okay. I'm feeling more aware that I'm infinite awareness. I'm feeling like I'm less attached to the story, and that I'm the power. I can choose. I
Okay.
can breathe. I can
Awesome.
breathe.
Excellent. Okay. May, did you want to say anything before we close out? No. You will get the replay. All right. I'll make sure you get it. All right. Definitely. I know. I love you too.
Mm.
Awesome. Okay. Christine, is there anything you'd like to share with everyone before we close out?
It's been absolutely lovely to be a part of this, and the most important thing to stick with after this is just to know that the most important relationship you have in your life is to yourself and to your infinite awareness. Always choose yourself first. Choose it without having any negative feelings, emotions, attachments to it. Know that it's fully natural to take this choice.
Yeah,
Choose
let
it,
me just help a little though, because they might take that a little bit and judge themselves. If you do find yourself in a space, okay, of the emotions and please don't beat yourself up.
Mhm.
Don't. It's okay. Okay, because it's okay for that to come out. A lot of that needs to come out. All right, in order for you to move forward. Does that make sense? It's okay to cry. It's okay to scream.
Mm. Mm.
You know, do you guys understand what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's
Let it
okay to
rip.
have an emotion.
Right.
Okay, it's all right.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
beautiful.
It's what are you gonna do with it? Just keep moving forward, keep moving forward. Okay, because creation never stops. It's forever flowing.
Mm.
Okay, it doesn't stop. Can't get stuck. It doesn't get stuck. You just go back to your story,
Mm.
but it's continual. Make sense?
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Keep moving forward. Yeah.
continue.
That's a big
Don't
one.
ever
Yeah.
stop. Yes, indeed. Okay, does anybody else have anything they'd like to share before we close out today? No? Okay.
Thank
Tanya.
you. Thank you
Yeah.
very much for putting this together.
Oh, you're
It-
welcome.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And
It opened
Thank
thank
up
you.
a
Wanna,
lot of-
should we
Thank
like make an applause?
Yes.
Little applause, yeah.
Applause.
applaud yourself.
Showing up. Yes.
Showing
Applaud
up.
Thank
yourself
you.
for being here.
Yeah.
Applaud yourself for showing up.
Oh,
Applaud
yeah.
yourself for wanting this, because when you get this, your whole life's gonna shift, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's gonna shift in every area, not just, oh, I know I'm in. No, you're the your creation itself,
Mm,
okay?
living it.
And you get to create your world. This is your kingdom. Okay, and the coolest thing is this, that when you're learning all of this and you're in this and you're here with wisdom teachings from within, okay, and you're embodying the truth of who you truly are, not only are you shifting your mindset, but simultaneously you're learning how to create a new world,
Mm-hmm.
instead of first learning who you are, then creating.
Yeah.
Right? Because
Yeah,
here
yeah.
you're learning who you are and creating simultaneously,
Mhm.
recreating your world, right?
Big deal.
It's
Big difference.
simultaneous.
Mhm.
Goes hand in
Yeah.
hand.
Yeah, because
Mm.
we had it tough. We really did.
Yeah.
We had it really
Uh,
tough, right? Because we
Yeah.
first had to learn who we were before we could then say, aha,
Mm.
I get to create.
Mm-hmm.
You're learning who you are and creating your new world simultaneously.
Yeah. And no
That's
one,
beautiful.
and absolutely no one said that to us, that we were going through this because we were going to experience how to create. We had no idea what this was all about.
No,
We just had to
not at
walk
all.
through it. But I'm grateful.
Not at
for
all,
you.
yeah.
Very much.
So this saves you years,
Pain and
Yes.
suffering.
saves you years,
Mm-hmm.
years, literally years. Look at how long it's taken you just to get here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To want this.
Mm.
Now, when you're implementing the two together, right? Because you're getting the wisdom teachings, we got the lenses, the two merged together, allow you to create simultaneously while learning and embodying the truth of who you really are.
Mm.
That's powerful stuff.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
Took me 10 years, 10, 12 years
Yeah.
before I realized, oh, I'm the creator of my reality. I had to go through it. I didn't have anybody. I didn't have this. I didn't have anybody as cool as me to tell me I could do this.
No, didn't exist. Nothing out there. You had like a ripple there, a ripple there,
A ripple
some
here,
there,
a
some
ripple
here.
there, a little
And then
bit
you
here,
had like
a little bit-
yeah. And then you have
Yeah.
your infinite awareness leading you, showing you what you were gonna listen to, and then there was
Yes.
no what you experienced whatsoever
No,
from the
not at
outside.
all.
Nada, nothing.
Do not put expectations on how Infinite chooses to provide for me all my needs according to my riches and glory.
Mm.
Yeah.
Woo! Salute! Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Celebrating.
And so it is.
And so it is.
So it is, and so it shall be. Know that you're powerful. Know that you're the creator. Okay? Know that you are, beyond a shadow of a doubt, the authority over your life. You have the power and the authority over your life. Life does not have a power and authority over you, lest you hand it over.
Oh, yeah.
But-
Mhm.
Ah!
Yeah.
Woo!
Oh, there she goes.
Oh, that is
And it's
glorious.
all you. It's
Oh,
all
I am lit. I love it.
Yes.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Mm.
Now, go
Mm.
out, enjoy your day, enjoy your sleep if you're going back to bed. Thank you guys for showing up for you.
Mm.
Okay, because this was not for me, this is for you. Did I enjoy it? Absolutely. I love this more than anything. Okay,
Mm.
I love passing the torch.
Mhm.
I love passing the torch, and I will pass you as many torches as you want me to. You just got to show up for you. You have to be
Mm.
willing to step up and step in and be the greatest
Ah,
aspects of you in non-physical and physical form. For you, not for anyone else, for you.
mhm.
Don't take the burden on your shoulder that this is for the world. The world is
not.
you. We are one. Do you and you do the world.
Mm.
Become
Yeah.
your greatest you.
Mm.
Understand?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Antonio.
That's what you're here to do.
Totally.
Yes. Yeah. Definitely. Wisdom teachings from within. What is it? Who did this? Spock.
Rock
Live
indeed.
long and prosper.
Yeah,
Wisdom
Love it.
teachings from within. Live long and prosper.
love it.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Awesome. It was
so happy.
awesome. It was an honor to be here and an honor to serve you guys today, an honor to answer your questions. And more than anything, it was an honor to witness you step up for you.
Mm.
Okay.
With it.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
You're
you,
welcome.
Melissa.
Go and have an
Thank
amazing.
you, Christine.
It-
Don't
yeah,
take life
it's been
personally.
my
Just
honor.
simply create it.
Side by
Thank
side.
you so
Side by
Mm.
side
much.
we walk.
Deep gratitude for you, Elizabeth, Christine, and everybody here. Thank you
Yeah.
so
Side by side.
deeply
Everyone here.
much.
Thank you,
Oh.
Rebecca, for saying that, and everyone here,
Here.
because everything that everyone has to offer
Mm.
is for everyone else, because we're one.
Absolutely.
This all comes
Absolutely.
down to the oneness and the understanding of the oneness, okay? That's what it comes down to.
Being authentic. Woo!
All right, guys, moving
Wow.
forward as the
That's-
creator, predominant creator of your life.
High five to everyone.
High five.
Yeah,
Wisdom
love you
teachings
guys.
from
Love you.
within.
Thank
Yay.
you,
Thank you.
everyone.
Thank
Love
Brilliant
you all
session.
so much.
Awesome.
Yeah, yeah. Well done, everyone. Great stuff.
Thank you, Christine.
Oh,
Ciao,
you're so
everybody.
welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Blessed today,
Bye,
guys.
everybody.
Be blessed.
Bye. Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.